like.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? What day is it, Mike? What day? Uh-oh.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day? Hump Day? Huh? Anybody?
It's Hump Day.
Guess what day it is? I know you can hear me. Hump Day. Guess what day it is? What day is it, Mike?
Happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump Day.
Get happy. Get over it.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Ta like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Big booty.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Ta like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Ta like a tamale.
Big, beautiful
Ass.
big, beautiful
Ass.
big, beautiful
Ass.
big, beautiful
Ass.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Ta like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Big booty.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking.
Ta like a tamale.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Huh? Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day. Anybody? Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Guess what day it is, yo? It's time to get
Guess what
lucky
day
on
it
the
is?
hump day.
Guess what today is? Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Marcus. What day is it, Marcus? Marcus. What day is it? Hump day.
What day is it, Mike?
What's up, everybody? It's hump day, yo. Well, let me stop this thing over here. All right, we'll leave it set up for the exit when we get out of here. Welcome on to the show. Let me bring everybody on. Oh, what a shout out. Before though, I bring them all on. Thank you for the mic crew. The Will Studios, Carrie L, Sheldon Martin, 999. And of course, our very own co-host here, Del A _ installation.com for the beautiful microphone. The beautiful microphone. Yes, thank you to those beautiful souls. And let me bring on these awesome people. We've got Marcus, Dell, and welcome, Matt Rumer, to the show.
Hey, Matt.
What's going on, guys?
And the Yankees win.
Howdy, Matt. Oh, yay, Yankees. Or boo, Yankees. Are we a Mets fan? I can't remember, Marcus.
Yankees fan. The Mets suck. Are you kidding me?
Well, the Mets
the Mets suck.
But...
The big, huge cocks.
No, they're really bad. They are supposed to be good, but they are legitimately bad this year. I'm not busting their chops.
Legitimately bad.
That's from the Northeast. I don't know if you're a fan.
Yeah, it's funny. Half my family's Yankees, half are Mets. So, like, all the lesbian women in my family love the Mets. And
Mets, that's right.
All the men love the Yankees.
I knew. I met you. You seemed exceedingly normal, which means you like sports, except for unlike all these other freaky comic people.
You can like both. No.
What are sports?
It was great meeting you at HeroesCon, Matt, and it was great meeting talking to your wife as well.
Yeah, I wish I could have stayed to close out that Knicks game, man. I had to get on the road. I was so pissed.
Oh, yeah, you came. It was awesome. Joe Jusko is my new best friend.
Smokey says,
Nixon
"Fuck
Harris
the
Collins, bring everybody
Yankees."
together. Oh, Smokey's a Red Sox fan. Don't pay attention to him.
He's a Red Cox fan. Oh God,
Yeah.
Smokey, how do you
And
do
they're
that?
Red Sox
and
fans
usually-
hate everybody.
Usually it's the Red Sox and Yankees 1-2 or 2-1, whichever the case may be. And this year the Red Sox are legitimately bad, which is weird. Which is really weird.
Omen
And
says real
I feel
quick.
bad for my uncle.
Over Marcus Matt Dale. Hello to you, glorious host. Thanks,
What's
Omen.
going on?
Haldir says, "Hi, Smokey. Hi, Omen."
I have to
Good
learn
to
how
see
to
you, Haldir.
use 3D
Hope you're well.
assets like Dale. Oh, I think that covered.
What?
What? Who's using 3D
Just
assets?
saying, anybody uses computers or use 3D assets. Just wanted to see if you're
Oh.
awake, is all.
I don't. Well, I guess technically
don't,
I
Dale. I'm
have used 3D assets.
Well, if I
Right.
could, I would use them. That's the biggest joke. There's two things I play on TV. One is make fun of people who do it all digitally, which, of course, I just not at a point to buy it yet. And make fun of Image Comics. That's my game.
What? You don't like Image?
Oh, I'm too old for Image.
Of
course, I like a lot of Image. I don't hate Image. I just like to say that.
Smokey says Thursday night
Playing
ass
the-
whipping
we're playing the
inbound.
character here.
Yeah, Marcus only plays an asshole on YouTube.
I'm not too nuts for Rob Liefeld, but the other Image guys, I really don't have a big problem with.
Ah, man, Silvestri and
Marcus
Turner back in
especially
the day
hates
were the shit.
Jim Valentino.
Yeah. I was going to say
Look
Rob
at
Liefeld is a better artist than Jim Valentino. Yay or nay?
What was Valentino? Was that Dark Hawk and Bomb Queen or some shit back in the day? Is that him?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy forever. He was.
But I don't think
probably
he
the
created
least
a
talented
Bomb
one.
Queen.
No, I think it was under his label. It was
Right,
like one of
Shadowline.
yeah. I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure.
But I really like Bomb Queen. Bomb Queen was awesome. I dug it. She was a dirty slut and she was a fucking evil bitch. It was fucking great. I think I have most of the original run on that.
Speaking of evil bitches, you guys want to give me some pointers on this design? I probably about to change it up again, but I'm always curious.
Sure, let me make you big.
Yeah. Tell me. All right.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah, so this is goddamn my freaking none of my shit's correct because we left and I haven't had time to
No, don't worry about it, man. It looks, we can see it where you had it.
my lighting though. So this is Velvet Viper. Try to get it closer.
Velvet Viper.
Yeah,
Did
she's
she got?
so her whole thing is that she has basilisk DNA in her, and so she has these like little devices strapped on her that control how much of it takes over her human form. She's kind of like Poison Ivy meets like the lizard.
Well, that's
If I had to
Cool
interesting.
character, man. I think
dumb it down.
that's a lot of shit to draw over and over again, but it's still cool.
Well, she's
Yeah.
only in one part of the book. She's but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get like all the side character one-off pieces finished up. I'm not going to be drawing it because I have nerve damage and I can't draw like I used to. But you know, for like 2 hours, I can kind of make something happen. So at the very least, I can do like character designs.
Who's drawing it?
So it's either going to be David Williams or Ben Herrera right now.
Oh wow,
David Williams
Yeah, those
really
characters
wants
are
to do it, but he wants me to pay a lot up front. And then Ben Herrera really wants to do it, period. But I'd prefer David Williams. Plus, Ben Herrera is working on Scribe's book.
Yeah.
If you hurt David Williams, Marcus will kill you.
Nah, man. I
if
pay
you like David Williams,
on
I'll draw the
time and up
goddamn
front.
book. That's what it comes down to, Matt.
What's that?
If you hurt David Williams, I'll just draw the goddamn book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the book's called Undeniable. It's
Anytime you get David Williams to do a book, I mean
Nice.
that's the key, man.
Yeah, well, the issue is, he keeps getting burnt and stuff, and he really
Yeah.
should just have like a book that's like breaking in the money and being awesome. And it's
Well,
been like,
the problem with that, Matt, is he should do his own book. That way
well, he
he
did,
can
and then
solo.
he did, but
No,
then
but
he,
not with somebody else, all by himself. Like,
Mm.
you hire everybody else out you need, like he certainly has all the skills. I don't see why he just doesn't do
Well, we
his
don't
own.
know if he can
It's because
write.
writing's hard. Yeah, it's
Writing
the
is
writing
easy.
part.
He should be able to write.
Yeah, writings.
I don't know if he wants
Yeah,
all
even
the
mediocre
hassle
should be
of
fine.
distribution and publishing it and getting all that crap done.
Oh,
and having to fill and
You know what, Matt? You're right. I had published a comic in the 90s. I keep talking about him. Sorry, guys. And I don't really want to crowdfund without that guy. He does all the business stuff years ago.
Yeah,
He
but
did all because he
you
was
want
the
to
writer.
want the rewards. You got to take a risk. You want
He
to
let me-
get it
I-
all.
he
You
was the
got to
writer.
go all in.
You don't go all in to lose money, Omer. And crowdfunding's a money losing.
David
proposition.
Williams wouldn't lose money,
It
sir.
is.
Yes, he would.
I don't think he would. Nah, I don't
Everybody's
think he would.
losing money because crowdfunding sucks.
Yeah,
Andy Williams
I think David Williams has a lot of support, and I think they'd come out of the woodwork for him. So
Nope.
I don't know.
I think
yeah,
it's
to
just-
me, it still comes down to concept, regardless of artist. At this point, I think the space, especially this space of crowdfunding, everyone has kind of gotten over the fascination. I feel like of like, oh, that's a cool artist at this point, and people are now like being more conservative with their money and what they spend it on. I think at this point, you got to have like genuinely great books that have great story and great art. And it's even harder just due to so many people to even win fan trust over to make them back your stuff.
Yeah, it is.
I think they get burnt and forget all the drama and all that stuff. I think they get burnt is when they think they spent $20-25 on the book and the book isn't any good, and they don't want the second issue, and then they're afraid to do the next new book. And so the book, that's right. Everybody's book's got to be really good. Now, David Williams' book is going to be awesome, and that goes without saying because he's David Williams. So whether you use
Big shout outs. Sorry, guys, real quick. Big shout outs to Carrie with a 10 Great British Pounds. She comes and says, check out the art book by Jerome Hines. And there it is, the link. I will pin it in the chat here. It won't let me pin your super chat. I don't know why. It's so weird. But I'll post it again, and or if you could just put it as a regular, copy paste that, Carrie, or just drop it in again, and I'll pin that. Either that, or I will type it out and pin it here in a second, and I'll bring it up here in the stream in just a little bit. Carrie says, "Hey, Omer, did you notice you gained a sub? I noticed I lost 2 subs earlier, but I'll check to see if I gained one back." Thank you,
Don
Carrie.
on sub for you? Don
Probably. You probably did by now, hopefully.
Oh, we better not talk about him because he's watching.
Is both accounts.
Sneaky bastard.
Well, I banned him from the channel.
Did you?
What?
Yeah, I banned Don from the channel because I'm not interacting with retard. I'm not gonna play into the drama. I don't want to deal with it.
Oh no.
Haldir says, "Hi, Draw Zombie. I don't like to ban anybody, but he was going off because I unfollowed him on stuff, and he was he sent me a text personally. I just blocked it. So I'm not gonna deal with it. I don't play into the drama. I don't care.
I know some of the inside,
and I'm not mad at him.
Without talking
Go
a
ahead.
lot about it, Omer's right. He should not have to deal with it.
Words are hard. I don't go over to his channel and tell him anything. I didn't even say anything to him. I just answered our Roy's question, and all the drama ensued. Whatever.
Oh, so you're saying Art of Roy was the instigator?
That's right.
A little bit. Well, a little bit. He just asked frankly, and I just kind of told him frankly. And apparently I went off and yacked about it for 15 minutes, and I said really mean stuff. I don't think I was mean. I was just kind of telling my
I don't
perspective.
know. You can be pretty mean.
Was it about art, or was it like about like personal presentation or something?
Everything.
Like I guess it would be like my question would be like, is it about like mood swings and blow ups, or was it like you were talking about,
no.
or were you like talking about like stuff that had to do with artwork? because
These aren't my words, Don. These are the guests.
no,
Oh,
I'm just
Carrie,
no. The reason I
Right.
ask is not for drama's sake, but it's always hard in this space to when it comes to art.
yeah, you're trying
To
to
know
find
if-
clarity, right?
Yeah, to know if someone can handle constructive criticism or even pointers versus.
No, it wasn't that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
more
just leave it at-
personal. than that.
Then I'll just leave it at
Explain
that.
Marcus. No, Marcus can explain it. Let's see how big of a hole.
It was
he can
more
dig.
personal than that. It has to do with, without getting too much into it, it has to do with the ending of the studio and the bringing back of the studio and treating us all like we're just going to come back after every time he blows up and blames us for the failure of the studio. And he claims he never did because he deleted it from Twitter.
Mm.
And so we're here. We're here instead, and I'm a lot calmer about it than I was. I was really stressed out on the other show.
Gotcha.
Because I do work with an anti guy, and we had him on, and because I work with him, and that's not I just do. That's how it ended up, and I'm going to be professional. I'm going to finish what I'm started with, and I have not gotten any blowback from anybody for that. And so but I felt with Don, I felt like a lot of stress between them.
Gotcha.
And Omer really took it. Omer tried to help so much that he ended up in the crosshairs of everything.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I mean, the rest of us are just regular, but you really tried to help him out with his channel, not like his life or anything.
With everything, being his friend.
We did the auction for him.
Have his back.
Yeah.
And that was a mess. The auction itself was cool. I had a lot of fun, but
Yeah. And
that's
it's
my.
not
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, man.
I was going to say that's my my phrase I am more learning about every day when it comes to comics. Kid is no good deed goes unpunished.
That's absolutely, it's really true. It's really true. I feel for you, man.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do things without any expectations. A little bit of respect and kindness goes a long way, but even that is not necessary. You just got to give what you can, and then if you can't give any more, then you got to walk away. You know what I mean? If it's not an abusive relationship, but if it's a warped relationship or friendship of weird stuff on the internet, like this what's it called, social parasocial parasocial relationship. It's really it's really bizarre. And sure, I could have monetized the whole thing a little bit for a little while, but we're such small channels, it doesn't really matter, So, but people would have come for the drama. I'm sure of it. I could totally do 10 episodes of just railing somebody, but I don't want to do that. Like, I could do it. I'm capable of them, I'm sure. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
He's gonna do it.
I wanted to.
Yeah, if he starts something like that, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'll come back. Sure, we could get a whole thing going back and forth, and maybe that's the plan the whole time. Maybe that was the plan the whole time. We're over here talking behind the scenes. Message. Oh, then I'll come back. Ugh. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I totally cut off all communications. It's like a bad ex-girlfriend that won't leave you alone. That's obsessed with you. Is what it was there for a bit, and I'm just like, this is weird. Stop it.
I don't know.
Haldir says, I finally got scribbles in the mail on Monday. It's awesome, he says.
Oh, congratulations.
Drop the link.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Kelsey Shannon's thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've got a copy nearby here.
Oh, you got yours too? Cool.
Yeah, I got my copy of Scribbles.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad I finally got it. He finally delivered, which
I'm glad he did
give him
too.
credit for.
Yep, I'm glad he did too. I agree. I give him credit.
Even
for
Art
that.
of Roy seems to be happy with it. So,
Well, yeah, you can't say anything. He got, the thing about the whole thing is like, oh, these guys aren't going to deliver. They haven't delivered until they haven't delivered.
Gosh, did you guys hear my doorbell? I'm not answering it this time.
Yeah, I heard it. Real quick, Carrie drops a link to a topic list last night where I started drawing this over here, but I've got Dale big right now because I want to see scribbles. Let's see it. And thank you, Carrie, for dropping topic lists. Good show last night. If you didn't get a chance, go back and watch it.
I got to get
Dale
myself
go-
a no solicitor sign. That's what I
Oh,
got to
yeah.
do.
Just put upside down crosses at your door and say you're a devil worshiper. Please don't solicit.
No.
I don't give a shit about that.
Just kidding.
Put a
Yeah,
picture of
they're
Luke
still
from Topic List. They will
Try and
stop.
sell me garage door openers and stuff.
Could you flip it over the other way around, Dale, so we can actually see it?
Do you need a
Oh,
garage door opener?
No, I don't have a garage, but they'd try and sell me one. Or siding.
Move it
or
down
windows.
or away from you.
They're gonna sell you a whole garage.
There we go. Can you guys see that?
A little bit.
I can see the bottom 2 panels.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. How about now?
Now
Oh,
move
wow,
it
that looks
like 6 inches away from you, forward.
Move it towards the wood.
There you go. Yeah, and towards the wood grain on your left. There you go. That's a little better.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
Yeah, he's got full thumbnails and layouts for like issues of various comics that he did in here, which is, if you like process stuff, this is the book because it's like 200 pages of it.
That looks really fun.
Yeah. Josie and the Pussycats #8 from Archie Comics. I mean, his thumbnails are pretty loose, but you know he usually does his own inking and coloring too. So,
Oh, he's a great colorist.
yeah.
I'm not to
In
put
fact,
down anything else because he really is a great artist.
the stuff he's been putting out since he came back, I think, has all been digitally painted. Like I don't even think he's doing it. He might do some rough thumbs, but I mean he's going straight to the coloring / rendering phase. Black Panther #1. Oh, I think this is from Antarctic Press. That must be.
He did a lot of work for Antarctic Press. I think he did some work when he was gone from here for Antarctic Press.
Oh, did he?
I believe so. I don't know for sure. I'm not.
I remember him doing like a cover or something. So.
Well, he's
Dark
back
Fang
now.
#3.
I guess he's gonna do. I guess he's gonna do.
That looks awesome.
What's that book he had? What's that? Shank.
Shank.
Yeah. Shank. Which I think, I don't know in today's climate how well it'll do, but I mean, 2 years ago would have been a banger.
I agree.
But nowadays,
$100,000 campaign 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I agree.
This time around, I'll be lucky it does 30,000. You know.
Yeah.
So I would have scoffed at 30,000. Shit.
No, I wouldn't either. You even got some lettering in here, which
is there any shank in that?
Oh yeah, if we go to the back, there's a whole bunch of shank. There's a bunch of Nora Saga stuff. I think this is from Nexus. Let me see. Yeah, there's a full page Nexus you guys can see there. Sketches, yeah. This is all Shank stuff here. Oh, he's got a Cyber Frog.
I thought Cyber Frog was too hard to draw.
A Ninja Turtle.
You know, as hard as it seems, Ethan says he still loves what Kelsey does with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, there's some sexy ladies for Omer.
Ooh yeah, nice. I like that chicken.
Anna.
Oh, look,
This
that's
is
Anna
like
with the big
another.
Uber.
Oh, there's Anna, that Star Wars girl.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I
that's
can't
the chick that's
remember.
in Shank, right? That's the
Yeah,
girl in
I think
Shank.
she's going to have her own book too. So,
Yeah, I saw that.
oh, there's a shank right down there. Oh, and there's a great shank. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually
Shank.
put out some pages on Twitter of Shank like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So is he back on Jack's show? Is he been
No.
coming back?
No, I don't think he's streamed
I don't
with
think so.
anybody or anything since besides that one Ethan Mother's Day infamous Mother's Day stream. But
Well, he was on Jack's show like two weeks in a row after that. That's
Oh,
what I was
was he?
asking. Yeah,
oh, I haven't.
but they were over on Rumble, I believe.
Yeah,
He was over
you
on
know, I
Rumble.
think I've only tuned in like once or twice since.
I don't like. It's
Yeah,
hard
those
to
are the-
remember anything's on Rumble. I really don't like the Rumble that much. It's a hard app to use on my
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, Rumble kind of sucks.
It's not the
Yeah.
world- I will do it, but it's not the world's greatest.
But I did put a post today. If anybody has Rumble out there, follow me on Rumble. Check out my post on YouTube and X, and the link is right there underneath the picture, or right above the picture. And please follow me on Rumble if you got Rumble. Gonna try
I
to
like
do,
I like the
I'm
concept.
gonna try to use
of
that. I
Rumble.
tried to use that streaming app, Hal. I tried to use it twice, but it didn't work. So I need to go and play with it some more. Sorry, Dad. What'd you say?
I like the concept of Rumble. It's just I don't think their software is quite there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, their
Yeah, it
their
hasn't
ability
matured
to
enough.
find things and their algorithm is really not well designed.
No.
Yeah, and they need to put like a share button, like sharing links and sharing like streams, sharing your channel.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
YouTube has a share button on everything, you know? They need to add that so that people could easily share stuff faster.
Yeah, yeah.
The ability to change my name on it too.
I mean, they could. I'm sure if they reached out to X, they could probably, you know, how you can embed YouTube videos on X. I'm sure you could make
Oh,
it,
that whole embedding thing on X is so annoying because now, like, you have to like struggle to click out to go to YouTube to get to the video.
Yeah,
'cause you
yeah.
want to stay on
Now it
X.
just wants to keep you on X, which
On
is
X.
really a pain.
Yeah, it's
I've
kind of a
noticed
pain.
that.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. That was really kind of annoying.
You kind of have to have like 2 links if you post a YouTube.
Yep.
Oh,
Which I know, you know, they're just doing that to keep you on X. But
Right. So you don't leave their app.
yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's pretty smart if you ask me.
Yeah, it's still annoying though.
Yeah. Yeah, because that keeps you from the features of YouTube, right? It keeps you from the chat. It keeps you from liking, sharing.
Yeah.
subscribing, all
You
that.
can't even tell, you know, necessarily what channel it's coming from.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I still had you big there. I'm really behind in the chat. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find my shank. I'm gonna probably, since we talked about, and Kelsey's got his book out. I'll watercolor up the shank I got.
Who is DG Haldir?
GG, Dark Gift,
Yeah. Oh, Dark Gift, maybe.
maybe.
Oh, there we go. Haldir's posting the link. Look at him. Oh, Art of Roy's here. We were just talking about how you started a huge beef with Don Art of Roy.
I think Art of Roy's done with him too. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, I think like I was never in any of those back rooms, and then I got invited into that one, and I think like
That
a
was
day
yeah.
later,
I saw you in there.
stuff happened. I was like, what?
Somehow I'm in there. I don't know why, but I can't leave because that'll cause another problem.
I've never been in that
once you're in,
room.
you're in.
Well, I mean, like I didn't care. I'm always happy to be in a room with people, but it was funny because when all that stuff was blowing up, oh my god, I forgot her name, but she's like the editor for Joe Sontag.
Oh, Kayla.
Yeah, and she was
Kayla.
like for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be insane.
Well,
And then nothing came up. She was gone. I was like, I
Well,
wonder what she was typing.
The funny thing is when she joined, when she was invited to join, when she was put in, she goes, I really don't like these back rooms because they're full of drama. And as soon as I'm going to have some drama, I'm leaving. And yeah, well, she left. You know,
Got her priorities straight. No, I just was like, it sounded like it looked like she was typing like a novel, and then
Yeah.
and then she just left, and it never popped up. It's just like, it's like, was that important? Whatever you were typing? No, all right.
I don't know. I guess I'm technically in a couple back rooms. Is that what they call it when they? I didn't even know how you create those chats, to be honest. But nobody ever posts anything in there except for links occasionally.
Well, that's like the main purpose of them is to get advertising and get eyes on your shows and your stuff. You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's very little
links,
drama.
We post stuff for links. Yeah.
No, people don't discuss anything, let alone drama.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple that have a lot of posts. Jeez. But well, there's one group I'm in that there's a lot of chatter, but they talk about all this stuff going on. Let's see. Omen says, like I said, Omer, someone is letting their bipolar get the better of them. I have been tempted to say something about it numerous times, but it clearly is not my place.
No, don't.
The fans can say whatever they want. People in the chat, you guys can say whatever you want.
So like I was gonna I actually was like, I'll pull you guys in a stream because from what I've watched of that, it really does seem to be like, I know people say bipolar, but it really does seem to be more like extreme depression. And back when COVID was happening, I pretty much ended up down that route myself. I was having some serious stuff, and I literally lost the relationship with like my best friend of like 15 years because of crap like that. We near the end of COVID, one of my friends, who those of you who come before the fan fest, you'll meet him, Devin, and then my best friend at the time, Bobby, like I had kind of just dealt with my depression and stuff and all my issues that were going on at the time. And my friend Bobby, I'd start noticing he's going through it because like one of the first things that happens with like severe depression is like paranoia. You know, like you kind of start snapping and taking things that people say not as they meant them. And like I never used to notice it. And my wife was the one who started to like really point it out to me. So my friend Bobby, Devin, and I'm like, I've been out of doing film comic stuff for a while. Why don't we, like, I have a story I'm writing, and my friend Bobby, like, he's been trying to write books for years and he just never gets anywhere with it. And then my friend Devin, he went to college for film. And so he was like, he has like a billion screenplays he's working on that he does nothing with. So I'm like, let's make a writers group. Like, let's all agree to hold nothing back. Like everything here, if we're doing something stupid, like just be honest with it, and just be there to like really, push these ideas as forward as well as they can be. So like maybe a month goes by and Bobby hasn't so much as even got a loose concept for whatever this book he's going to write is. And as I'm talking to him, it's like, oh, he's written nothing, come up with nothing, put zero effort into it. And I start talking to him and, he starts snapping at me. And I'm like, look, man, like I want to help you, but there's no way I can help you if you're not, giving me anything to work with. And I pointed out Devin. I'm like, look, like Devin can't really come up with good original stories. Like almost everything he does is derivative of some other big property that already exists. But the second, like, I can help Devin come up with an interesting character, he does like character on character dialogue almost better than anyone I've ever met. And, you know, so I'm like trying to point that out to him as like a means of like, you know, if you're stuck on something, like, you know, we all have our problems. And instead, he cursed me out, went on like Facebook to our whole friend group, and my friend's wedding was coming up at the time, and just like half skewed, went on like a fire-fueled rampage. There's like 30 people like, fuck that. If that was my friend, I would never talk to them again. And, you know, it took me like weeks of just like talking to people to like kind of show what was happening, you know? So when that stuff was going on and starting with you guys, I was kind of like, look, man, if it seems almost like verbatim what was happening with me, you know, my friends, like I'd rather help this person work through it if I can.
Yeah, but this is like a yearly thing this guy does. It's every
like a
6
monthly
months to a
thing.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, some small monthly things that we kept dealing with. It was so weird. Yeah, it really felt like kind of dealing with a woman on a monthly schedule. It's kind of what it felt like, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you've ever been
It'll
married
be like that.
or had a long relationship with a woman, you kind of get used to the cycle, right? And if she's one of the ones who really is a pain in the rear when the cycle comes around, it's pretty rough, you know. And that's not to say it's all women that are like that, because some women don't have their time of the month isn't that rough, you know. Some women have it easy and some have it horrible. So I don't know. It's the Omen says, Hale, you were doing everything with the auction to help out with the personal matters, attempting to get guests, if memory serves me, for his show. If anything, what weren't you doing? Yeah, tell me about it, bro. And I did go skip the. I went through all the chats, but I didn't read them. Carrie says this one earlier. She says, when I was told live I was being ignored, I gave a second chance because of Homer. I try to mend fences. Earlier, Omen said too. Like I said, Omer, someone. Oh, I read that one already. Yeah, a bunch of people saying hello to each other's stuff. What's up, Draw Zombie? Good to see you. Art of Roy, good to see you. Carrie says, Dale, if you put bottom of book against light wood, we can see it. Yeah. Carrie says, hey, Art of Roy. Draw Zombie says he should finish Shank before launching. No reason not to. Yeah, that's a good idea, Draw.
Yeah,
see, this was earlier.
Probably be a good idea.
Yeah, well, it seems like he's working on a lot of it before he like puts it out or whatever. Haldir says GG has been using Rumble Studio for the last few streams. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Dark Gift. Follow omerglitch on Rumble. Thank you, Haldir. Appreciate that, buddy. And again, big shout outs to Carrie for the $10 super chat promoting Jerome Hines' art book, and I'll pull it up here in a little bit. I have it ready.
Blinding everybody. Sorry.
Oh, it's bright lights.
I got this new light for Christmas. See?
Oh,
nice.
That's cool.
I was using just a regular light, and this has been awesome. But I know it's really bright.
What's up, Scribe Comics? Good to see you.
Yeah, Scribe's good people.
Yeah, he's a writer. Just give him a while. He'll crack. Oh, just kidding, Scribe.
Man, the book he's working on with Ben Herrera, Heavy Tomo, looks great.
Yeah, that looks awesome, doesn't it?
What is it called? Kaiju?
Heavy Tomo.
Kaiju?
Yep.
How do you say it again?
Heavy Otomo.
Heavy Otomo.
Yeah.
Or Heavy Otomo.
But yeah.
He should have called it Kaiju. Kaiju Otomo. But he's a robot, right?
It's like a big guy and Rusty, I think, type of situation. Or like
isn't there another person working on some kaiju book? Kaiju something? Kaiju robot fighters or something like that?
Kaiju robot.
There's Frankie B. Washington does Kaijus and Cowboys. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. There's I think we probably hit the cap on like Scribe might be the last person to maybe be able to do a successful kaiju book. Because you got Shane Davis, you got the dude you just said, who's not even in our space but space adjacent. You have One Gun's working on some kaiju book.
Oh yeah, I was thinking One Gun. One Gun's got a kaiju something. It's called kaiju something.
There's like, I feel like,
I like
historical horror in Victorian era and cowboys and kaiju are about all but used up at this point for like book ideas in this space. Like it would really have to be something special to stand out.
Who's doing Victorian horror?
Oh man. So like a couple of months back, Ethan reviewed a couple of them. There's like 3. There's one that is like Edgar Allan Poe, and it's like
I just got that book.
telling stories. Then you have Mandy Summers and like her Jack the Ripper thing. And then there's oh my god,
I caught the Edgar Allan Poe one.
Yeah, I did too. It's
he was on our show.
It's not necessarily a comic, which
no, it's not really a comic.
Yeah, which I was kind of surprised. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, there's 2 others. I'm so bad with names because they've just been in my peripheral. I really like. I don't know. Like you start. Like I don't really pay attention to this stuff, and then a big creator will put one out, and then I'll like it'll click, and then I'll start looking back on it. But yeah, even Cowboys stuff. You got like Phil Diaz's book, you got Tom Tuttle's book, you got oh my god, God, I'm having so many. Never travel as much as me, guys. Everything goes out your head. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like pull up a website and start looking it up. But I just feel like those genres, like everyone that I talk to, and
yeah, there has been a lot of weird Western. You got the Bronze.
Oh yeah,
Star.
Mike Barron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, starting with Wraith of God,
Yep.
and then everybody started doing cowboy weird westerns, right?
I think people wanted to. I just
and there's Phil Diaz's book.
Yep.
Yeah. And there was that 7 Amens Before Sundown,
which, by the way, great book. Really.
Yeah, that was a really good
book.
one.
That's a good book.
I like the ending on that because I feel like I've read just about all the weird westerns in this space that have come out, and I always feel like they all go down the same rabbit hole of like, oh, there's like maybe some love seduction type stuff, but then they're bad guys and you got to kill them and then they die. Whereas I loved how 7 Amens Before Sundown has him become a vampire at the end to like continue going. And I'm like, that's a good twist. I like that. Like,
yeah, that was.
Thanks for the spoiler.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My 7 Amens Before Vampire piece actually sold at auction. For like,
that's a joke, by the way. I don't care. That's it. Matt Ruher's never coming on the show again. He spoiled the whole comic.
I don't need this place. I don't need you.
I'm kidding, of course.
But yeah.
Matt, you're always welcome here, just so you know.
I see how
like, no, Omer, you bastard.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Jeez.
Did he, as a grown man, just use the term friend group? Quit it, Arroy. Quit it.
Yeah, he did.
Arroy says,
part
hey,
of my
guys,
friend group,
we want stop talking about him. We try to, but people still have questions. You found clarity, and Matt wanted some clarity, and that's all, No big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, we're not adding to it or anything. We're just clearing the air so people have some understanding.
Well, I know what book I'm not backing, so there's that.
The other thing is like because it's small space and we're smaller creators or whatever, YouTubers or whatever you want to call us, a friend group. So like there's not everybody knows what's happening, right? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Cycle of the month, monthly devil, lol, says Scribe. Hell to the Roy, says Omen. Hell draw zombie. Everybody saying hello to each other.
Hey, draw
Kaiju's
zombie.
and cowboys. I want some of that Kaiju's money. That's what I want. Let's see. It's like I say, all noobs start out with westerns, fantasy, dystopia.
Well, I don't know about westerns. Horses are hard to draw, so why would they do westerns?
No, like introduced to comics, like introductions. I think he meant. What's up, Derek? Good to see you.
That's funny. You should say that. I reposted it on Twitter, but you guys know who PewDiePie is?
Yep.
Yes. I did you
a
watch the video?
Yeah, where he's like, I'm gonna make a manga,
I'm gonna make a manga.
Taught himself how to draw. And then like halfway through, he's like, I've got 3 horses to draw. I hate horses. I was like, yeah, welcome to the world of drawing.
Once you know how to draw them, it's not that bad, but starting to draw them, it's impossible. You need a lot of reference for horses.
Yeah.
It's a lot of willpower to draw crap that you didn't really think you'd spend a lot of time on and then takes up most of your time. You know, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to draw the sick, like, splash page with this character. And then you spend, like, triple the amount of time drawing in the buildings and the sight line behind them.
That's the ugly reality of comic.
That's when you got a photostat, like Todd McFarlane used to back in the day, and photostat some Otomo, Akira backgrounds.
Well, who was it? Gene Simmons from Kiss, his son, launched a comic company like all those years ago. His book was like 1-for-1, like plagiarized out of Bleach. Like he was straight up just stealing the art of the panels and like just recoloring it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. And he got like 3 issues in before anyone even realized.
Yeah, I think the only thing he redid was he kind of redrew the main character a little bit, but that was it, right? Yep. And he just colored it like really shitty painterly kind of coloring.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, I hate when shit like that happens.
It was a good swipe attempt. That was pretty good, I have to say. Let's see. Haldir drops Del A. Subscribe to Del A on YouTube and X, and follow him on Global Comics. Everybody, check it out.
Why? Thank you, Haldir. I need to update my website, but I don't know. This is
you and me too, brother.
It's this time of year is like it always gets kind of crazy for me.
Let's see. Derek says
it's hard, and then you don't want to do anything when you get home.
Yeah. Derek says it was werewolves a few years ago. Yeah, werewolves.
Yeah, I remember the big werewolf craze.
Hardware says still talking about him. Oh God. He who shall not be named. Another one, Marcus. We got another one who's Voldemort. Holy shit.
There's a few of them, right?
Yeah, there's a few now. Derek says, I'm happy to see Westerns coming back. It's the Artery says, who cares once you're done with a person? It's as if.
Well, everybody's not as disciplined as Arda Roy. I think that's pretty clear, right? As long as you don't talk about Liam Craig, we're good.
Yeah, please no.
And
that doesn't exist.
In and out.
I got disconnected.
Oh, I was wondering because you seem to get cut off like mid.
It's restream, man. Well, actually, my my whole browser on both computers got disconnected. So I don't know. It could be the heat out. Today it was really hot outside. It was like 93, but it felt like 103 because of the humidity. But yeah, it got up to 98 degrees, I think, outside. But again, because of the humidity, it felt like 103.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes when things get really hot, certain things pop on the poles. You never know. So let's see.
My
But
day,
it
they
could
were
have.
only popping pussy on the poles.
I don't know about that. I used to climb all the poles.
Marcos was climbing poles. You heard it here.
Yeah, I used to work for the phone company.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't think the heat has anything to do with your internet.
Yeah, it might be restream. Who knows?
It means you
I
have
don't
crappy internet. That's just
Yeah.
general. Like
Yeah, well, I'm
you know,
supposed
the
to be
rain
getting
has
400
something to do
megabits.
with the DSL because you have crappy. The lines are crappy. It shouldn't happen. It happens.
Oh, I just found out, Marcus, that we got fiber to the poles, but coaxial from the poles to the house.
Well, that's still better. You should do that
Yeah.
then. That's you want fiber all the way to the house,
Right.
but then not everybody has that. Can get that. So.
See, Arroy says,
AT&T
who
fiber,
cares?
Google fiber, Verizon Fios. You know.
Have you played with OBS again ever, Omer, since you got the new computer?
You know what? I haven't, Dale, and I haven't even installed OBS on this machine, but I should. This one would handle it a lot better than the Surface Pro 4.
Yeah,
I just hadn't messed with it since. Why? What's up? You know something I don't know? Or you want to share something?
No. I
Talk
was just wondering, with the constant restream.
Well, I was kind of hoping to play with Rumble Studio, because with Rumble Studio they let you have like 9 or 12 people on. There's no fee, and you can stream to as multiple platforms. From what I understand, I just need to get it to work. Yeah. So when I tried it, it just wasn't connecting. So I don't know if it's my connection at home not fast enough to push all that to all the streams. Because the more streams you push out to, the faster internet you need to push it out to all the services, right?
Oh, really? I did not know
Because
that.
it's got to stream up all that stuff. I think so. I know that's why
I thought
OBS has a
some
hard time.
companies will I thought that was the whole point of what's the one that everybody used for a while?
StreamYards.
StreamYard, yeah, I thought that was the
StreamYard?
whole point of StreamYard, because they had their own servers, so you could stream to multiple locations without
slowing down the connection, right? Because you just stream, you just shoot it
but
to them.
now they charge you a fortune for it. So
yeah.
Well, that's the way I understood it, but I don't know. Maybe with Rumble or these other services, you're pushing it out directly from your browser. I would imagine it goes straight to them and then they push it out. But I would imagine that's how it works. It would be faster that way. But I don't know. I ain't a computer genius. Let's see. Artwork says Omer is all about lowered expectations. Absolutely, almost to zero. And that makes it better. Life is better that way. Let's see. Marcus is an expert pole climber. Says Smokey. Yeah. Artwork is that Matt Rumor? Never seen ya from this angle. How you doing? Says Artwork.
Yeah, sweating through my shirt right now. It's fucking hot as hell out here.
Yeah. I'm in Texas. Where you at, Matt?
I'm in Jersey, but it's still just fucking like almost 100 today. Just humid as shit.
Yeah.
I was out in my pool. I just got back and went in the pool, and then I saw your post. I was like, oh shit.
Go hang out with these dudes.
Yeah. Now I've been meaning to have some time to actually try to draw. For a while, I was doing pretty good at getting my 2 to 3 hours that I could out of my hand a day, but it's been a couple weeks with all the conventions and everything.
Yeah. How many conventions do you do a year? Like you're always doing every week.
Yeah,
right?
well, the thing is, with food truck and beer and wine festivals and stuff, they're easy setup. Outside of any of the stage show stuff you have to do. Everyone brings their own trucks, their own product. That's easy. It's not like putting on a Comic-Con where you need to get all the tables in and lay it out. So yeah, we have 3 different brands that focus in different areas, and we do about 3 to 6 conventions every weekend.
Wow.
And from February. We have like one in February that's like a dessert theme. So I'll just say March through September.
Yeah, gotcha.
But really, like my biggest thing is trying to fit in time to travel to Comic Cons to get more people for the Fans Fest, which is been fun. You know, people are slow, like every other business. You know, I go to get vendors and stuff for. They're like, you know, within like a week, I have their contracts, their stuff filled out. But you know, it's with artists. It's like, how long do I have? When can I get that to you? No, I'm definitely doing it. Like, here, I filled this stuff out, but I'll send the check eventually. Like, all right, guys, I need to get on the website. I need things to be in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll be at Garden State Comic Fest this weekend. I think I'm going Saturday.
Oh yeah, so doesn't Graham Nolan usually go to that one?
Yeah, I don't know if he's going this year. I think he's not. Him and Billy Tucci aren't this year. Which
really?
Kind of sucks because last year was like much smaller, and this year it's back to a bigger venue. So I was like, like this year actually looks like there's a lot of artists. Where last year, which like Ethan was at, it just
is Ethan going this year?
I don't think so. If he is, he's not telling anybody. But I don't think so. I think he's just doing for the Fans Fest. I think he said if Billy and Graham were going, he'd probably get a booth because then they could all meet up and do stuff. But with the World Cup, Billy's not doing it because he can't get out of the city easily right now. I have a Marriott property, and so the other night I'm there doing accounting work. It's like 3:30 in the morning, and I go up to the front desk, and I'm just like kind of running through some stuff that some people screwed up. And I look over at the front desk person who's normally like handed me the audit papers to go through the accounting. And I'm like, why aren't you done yet? They're like, we have 23 check-ins still left. And one of them walks in the door, and they're like, oh, hey, like, that's crazy. You're getting in at this hour. The person's like, yeah, it took me 6 hours after landing at JFK to make it to New Jersey.
Are you serious?
6 hours. But yeah, they shut down. If you're not going to the World Cup, you can only take the PATH train in and out of the city, apparently, or at least that day.
Well, I didn't think that there was any World Cup stadiums in New York itself, isn't it?
Yeah. So the issue is that the stadium they're using is out in Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
They're at a Giant Stadium.
So all the public transportation and stuff into Jersey, all the ways in, is pretty much purely being used to just get tourists in and out.
Aren't they at Giant?
Crazy.
Aren't they
My
playing at
sister.
Giant Giant Stadium. Well, what's now Giant Stadium, I guess. It's not called Giant Stadium anymore.
Yeah, my sister's in Mexico City. She went for the World Cup over there.
Man. No, man, if she's up this way again, like she's still out here or no?
No. She's in Mexico City because Mexico's playing today too.
Yeah.
For the World Cup.
Who are you rooting for, Omer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
Omer.
I don't even know who's playing, to be honest.
Okay, I don't believe that.
Go America. Go America.
Ice is coming,
we were
Omer. If
kicking
you had
ass,
that
man.
wrong answer.
We swept.
That's our Matt. That's our ice reference to Omer. At least once a show, we have to threaten Omer with the calling of ice.
Yeah.
Dude,
Just
before
a
that
little
was a
brown
big
boy,
thing.
Matt.
There was when my family, like way back when I was younger, like back when Joe Kubert used to come with my grandfather and give me pointers, and I had no idea who he was. We used to do antique shows, and we did them. One of them was at this place called the Birchwood Manor in Whippany, and the Marinos own the Birchwood Manor, and like the head of the Marino family, this guy Mike Marino. I would watch him as a kid, like big, beautiful, like catering hall, wedding venue. He would go in and he'd have like a team of like 26 maids, and I'd watch him literally like go to the maids and just be like, and this was like decades ago, and he would just be like, you don't suck my dick, I'm gonna have you deported. He would just threaten them.
What?
Like this dude had no care at all. Like when people say like, like Harvey Weinstein, I think this guy might have put him to shame. He did not give a fuck. He would just walk in and just be like, what the fuck's this? You better come in the bathroom with me. You better treat me right or we're going to have some problems. I swear to God, I will put you out of this country. I'd just be like, oh my God. I would be like 12. I'd have no idea.
Well, that's one way of getting some.
Oh man, dude, that dude was a fucking monster. Everyone in his family hated him.
Was he your idol, Matt? He would have been my idol.
No, dude. No, he was a real scumbag. But it's funny because everyone was like waiting for him to die, and a tree fell on him, and he lived through it. Hit him dead in the head, a massive tree. They said he would never walk again. He literally would just come around in a wheelchair after that and harass people.
Oh shit,
dude made it to like 98.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
how old was he when the
he didn't want to go to hell, Matt?
Like in his 80s, like late 80s.
Good heavens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He was fighting to stay away from hell for as long as possible, Matt.
That or he made a deal with the devil,
Oh, yeah, there's that one.
Oh. I need to get this freaking pose right, and I can't. What is wrong with me?
Now, what did you say the book you're working on is called?
Yeah, it's called Undeniable.
Undeniable.
I can give you the elevator pitch if you want to hear it.
Yeah, sure. I wonder what it's about.
All right, so let me see if I have some pictures to go with it of my crappy fucking concept art. Give me one sec. So, Undeniable is a superhero book, but it's about a hero and a superhero and a supervillain. The superhero's name is Battlefront, and back in the day, Battlefront was like the Hulk Hogan of superheroes. All American, ex-firefighter, like biggest guy on earth, right? And then the supervillain is named Killer Whale, and he's a kinetic vampire. He feeds off of violence. The more violent things get, the better and more powerful he becomes. The quicker he becomes, the more heightened his senses are. But he's kind of like a super genius, and he was like the ultimate assassin. And his whole life, he really didn't have control of it. It was like he ended up that way by circumstance, like killing his way up the chain. And my world comes about because I hate multiverses. So this universe, the start of it, is an multiversal threat that pretty much combines all the universes into one, and that's just the universe now. That's why they're superheroes. That's why they're supervillains. It's called Convergence Day. That's what everyone refers to it as. And 5 years after Convergence Day is where the book takes place. And in these 5 years, Battlefront has fallen under the weight of his, of what he is, like the weight of being a superhero. He's pretty much like those wrestlers in the 80s that would party out and rock stars and do drugs and fuck their life up. Well, he did that, got busted, lost his wife. He has 2 daughters. He can't see them. The superhero society won't use them. And then Killer Whale has given up being an assassin, and he's just trying to find his place in life. And the two of them go into business. They open a superhero/supervillain detective agency where they deal with problems that, people under the mask, whether that's good or bad, need handled, like investigations. And the plot of the book is that which is the character I'm drawing, is Killer Whale's ex, Azure Rain, shows up, having just pulled off a heist against the Opaque Brotherhood, which is the supervillain society of my world. And everyone thinks she stole the thing they stole from them, and she didn't. And so effectively they have to clear her name against 5 of the most ruthless villains to ever live before they kill her. And the plot follows them as they pretty much unravel a conspiracy that spans the superhero world and the supervillain world, all in hopes to pretty much save a black-hearted bitch who may or may not have ruined Killer Whale's life at one point.
Nice.
And meanwhile, as the book goes on, it deals with Battlefront putting his life back together and becoming the father he should have been for his kids. And, learning that responsibility, not as a hero, but as a person. to like kind of own your mistakes and move past them and be better. And
Right.
it all culminates in some crazy ass action sequences and fights. Pretty much the second I came up with this, I had a scene in my head for the end, which I won't ruin. But I was like, I need to make this book because I need to get this scene out of my head. Yeah. I'll show some characters.
I thought you were going to show some art. That's why I had you real big for a while.
Oh yeah, sorry, man. I was trying to find a freaking killer whale, but I think he's not in the pile of paper I have.
Is she a blue-haired killer whale?
No. Well, so my thing was I wanted to do something like sharks or something like that. Because, and then I was like, actually, the apex predator of Earth is a killer whale. And so I was like, that's actually not a name that's used. Let me say.
That's cool. Haldir says real quick, it could be the browser you're using. Maybe Rumble Studio would run on a different browser. Better on a different browser. If I'm thinking of moving over to DuckDuckGo, or at least having that as a backup browser, do you think that's a good one? Haldir or anybody else on the panel or in the chat now?
Never used it.
I use them as my search engine. I've never used their browser. It's probably also Chromium based.
Yeah.
Really
So you use DuckDuckGo as your search engine on Chrome?
No, I use Firefox.
Oh, you use Firefox. Okay. Are you on a Mac?
I'm on Linux.
Oh, you're on Linux. Okay, gotcha.
All right. I can at least show you some of the side characters, I guess. All right. So
it's all good. Whatever you want to share.
So this is
pressure to share.
Who's that?
I don't know if you guys can see that. Cool. My light's fucking that up immensely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
This art's good. So
this is
the book yourself.
Because I have nerve damage in this hand because I had a deli slicer go through this finger in 3 places. So I can't draw like I used to. This is me drawing bad, by the way. This looks nothing like my art used to look. It's just me trying to reteach myself. And I get like 2 hours of good drawing, maybe some days 3 if I'm like really on it.
Terrible.
So that's the Eminence. He's kind of like the
it
biggest,
looks great. I don't know what you mean bad.
Motherfucker around.
Kind of like it has a Bart Sears, Andy Smith style.
This is Agent Auspex.
Wow,
these are the superheroes. So he's kind of like like a bio suit. He used to be like a fuck up and a kid brother to one of the heroes, and now he's like they put him in military, so he kind of is like a secret agent who kind of operates.
Has a Brian Stelfreeze look.
I wish, man. I appreciate it.
What's up, Mello, in the chat? Hello, how's it going, Mello? Good to see you.
This is Killer Whales X. This is Azure Rain. She's got a special suit. Like she has the ability to control water, but only when she wields this suit. It amplifies her powers, allows her to teleport through water, freeze it, do it. She kind of fights like not like a like a spellcaster, like think Mara from Aquaman. She doesn't do that. She's like leaping in things and like shoving water down people's throats and freezing it so they choke and slamming them around. Very kinetic. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think I actually have on my iPad. I might actually have.
Oh, I gotta try that Brave browser. I think Mello uses Brave.
Yeah.
A few other people.
Give me a sec to open up my Procreate. Somewhere, anywhere. Yeah, okay, I do have one of Killer Whale. Although, not done. My hand started failing on me. Let's see if I turn it this way. Will it be bigger and better? Can you guys see that? That's Killer Whale in his full costume.
Oh, that looks great, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Drawing poorly. I think it looks great.
No, I mean you'd be waiting like 7 years for me to fucking make 24 pages, man.
Other people are doing comics in 7 years, man. I don't see why you shouldn't.
yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
No,
dude, look, if you did it this way where you did even 1 page a month, that's 12 pages in a year, right? Like that's 12 pages.
Here's another.
Just try to push yourself to 2 pages a year, 2 pages a month. I mean, you'll make a whole comic book in a year.
Here's another character. This is Vanaheim. She's another superhero. She's
Damn.
she can like
That's
clone
hot.
herself. You know, she's like a doppelganger type character.
Yeah.
That's another picture of her that I didn't finish yet,
Nice.
but you can kind of get her armor better on it.
Yeah, I like that ass and side tit.
Yeah,
Side tit.
that's kind of she's an important piece of the story. She's because my story takes place in a universe that's like a little more high tech than ours, like very cyberpunk.
Right.
So,
Carrie says, Matt, dude, I want to get better at drawing. Not sure I want to injure myself.
Well, don't
Matt,
go into
your art is
culinary.
great, 100%.
Thank you, guys.
Carrie continues and says, when you talk about your hand, I wait for Omer to ask if it's your wanking hand. Lol.
It is. It is.
So you get like ghost hand on it,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh yeah, it's a good time.
No, not ghost hand like that, like phantom pain, like it locks up. Sometimes I'll just have something in my hand and it'll like shoot off, and I'll just be like, "What the fuck?" It'll just launch it.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good. You're like, it's choking me too hard.
No, nothing like that. Just like range of motion problems. Like my biggest problem with art.
Bitch, I said no teeth. No teeth, bitch.
Biggest problem with art is that I can't really control the pressure. So like when it comes to feathering and crap like that, I have no skill anymore.
Well, dude, you're flipping through all those pages of art there, and I'm just like, dude, this guy does a fuckload.
You don't want to see this art. This is for the veto contest. This is my Pretty Princess and Lobo veto.
Ew.
Oh, God. Hey, that's still pretty good fucking art, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's good enough.
You
that
know
I want
what?
to put it in a comic
Everybody's
book.
glazing you, Matt. You suck.
Thank you. Someone who understands.
Okay.
Someone who gets it.
Shit. Arteroy says, hey, that was the same layout I did for Rob Hunter for a
Oh, my
cover
God.
ad here. Oh, shit. Rob Hunter.
Rob Hunter.
Oh, poor old.
Is he
Rob
coming to the
Hunter.
fans, Fast Rob Hunter?
I haven't spoken with Rob Hunter.
I'm joking.
I don't
He's
even know
top
who
billing.
that
What are you
is.
talking about?
Oh, he's the guy
Everybody's
who.
money, man.
What was the name of his book?
Oh, I can't even remember it now. Dear
I
Lord,
know, I
what was
backed it.
called?
You know,
So did
and it
I.
was like
Oh,
$40
God, what was it
down
called?
the drain
Metal
or
Shade?
whatever.
No, not Metal Shade. It was-
Oh, is that? I know Metal Shade.
No, Metal Shade is he's a good dude. The Metal Shade guy.
Yeah, like that book looked interesting with like all the villains and stuff coming together to pull off some
Yeah,
shit.
my Metal Shade is Isaac Bell, and he's badass with his
Yeah.
wife, something low. But no, Rob Hunter. What was the name of his comic? Chat. What's his comic's name? I can't remember it.
I can't remember his name. Death something.
Death Raider. That's
Oh
what it
God, yeah, the freaking the guy who was using AI and shit the whole time, right? Wasn't
Well,
that?
that's what Matt Quinlan says, but he doesn't know. He's a writer. He doesn't know what he's looking at.
I think he was using reference, but I don't know about AI.
Because no, I thought they
Arteroy
were
says-
saying that like the shadows and all this stuff. It was like filters on photos and stuff.
Yeah, no, it could have been.
Real quick, this was Carrie's shout out from earlier. She and her super chat. How to draw characters from the Thunder Zone guidebook. This is by Jerome Hines from I think he's in Malaysia. But he's an indie comic creator, and he's famous in indie circles for Mega Man. I believe that's him. Correct me if I'm wrong, Carrie. But check it out. $20 gets you a physical book, or let's see, unlimited reading on Kindle for free. So that's pretty cool. It looks like a fun book. We'll go over it here. Is there anything else on here? No. Let's see. It says America is 250 years old, and one of the greatest gifts to the world is comic books. Indeed, comics, graphic novels, and manga are all loved the world over. And how do the artists manage to craft such dynamic and memorable characters just from their imaginations, especially superheroes? Well, if you've ever wondered such a thing, how to draw characters from the Thunder Zone is an ideal guidebook for you. That's right. What makes this book unique is the working process provided with provided via separate chapters. Yeah, I won't read the rest. Oh, okay, I'll read this here. Author creator Jerome Judge Hines carefully takes you through each exercise with point by point instructions, facial and head constructions, anatomical construction, pencil sketching, shading and rendering, inking, spotting. How could be to put spotting blacks and hatching, digital coloring, rapid shading techniques. You'll complete sketching exercises to later return and apply detail, inks, and color all from one source. Don't miss out on this one of a kind art book. Hell yeah. Yeah, look at it. Let's make it big here. Can we? Oh yeah, look at that. Characters to draw from the Thunder Zone with Jerome Judge Hines. Is he a judge, an actual judge? Or is he just like judging everybody being an asshole? Nah, he's a really nice guy. They say that jokingly, everybody. Let's see. It says read samples. Sorry, could not find. Yeah, well, I guess it just got released today as a book, but it's been released for a while on Kindle, like a month or two. So you can, if you got Kindle, you can go get it for free, and go check it out, everybody. It is pinned in the comments. If that's something looks like you're interested in, check it out. Let's see. Haldir says full 3D models. Oh, for Death Raider, yeah. And he's like swiping photo references like directly.
Yep.
Isaac Bell is Metal Shade. Right, Metal Shade. What did I say? Death Shade? I don't know what I said. Let's see. Paperback, hardback, July 4th release. Oh, nice. Hardback. Cool. Very cool. I'm gonna put some light jams in the background.
Some light jams.
Some light, chill jams.
Guys, see any good movies? Anything?
Oh, I was watching Weapons earlier. I only got like 30 minutes into it though.
It's a good movie. I like Zach Cregger's stuff.
Yeah, people are saying to check it out.
I watched
I thought I'd give it a shot
last night.
You watched what?
The Phoenician Scheme.
Oh yeah, that's on. Was that on Paramount?
Prime.
Yeah. One of the P's.
Venetian Scheme. Who's in that?
Benicio del Toro. It's a Wes Anderson film, so it's got a ton of people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, it's on my list to watch, man. Yeah, I like Wes Anderson. He's cool.
Prolific filmmaker.
We're kind of all at that point of trying to get some work done, so we all gone quiet.
Yeah, I'm just practicing drawing, like being able to convey like an impression of a character in like a single shot, you know.
Yeah, you haven't been working on your comic lately on the streams like you normally do. You've been
Well, I'm in the putting it together phase. I've been writing the outline in the script, and it's getting very involved historically and like figuring out how to put it all together.
This is for the Vampire Tale one, right? Sodality? Vampire Sodality?
No, this is since I finished that, I usually switch over to something else. This is that one that I mentioned last week. Dagon versus the Ark of the Covenant. So.
Oh, that's right. Dude, when are we gonna get part 2 to Nightmare Scenario? And when are we gonna get more Red Mime, or what was his name?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I need to do another one of that. I'm trying to figure out because I don't want to do like a straight up sequel to Nightmare Scenario, but I think I want to do something kind of like that's connected to it. And then
Can we get a backstory to Red Mime?
I guess we could. I've been keeping
Like an origin story of how he becomes the Red Mime, or who is he? What is he?
I guess I could. I haven't even thought of that.
Like, where did he get that big ass sword? Why is he a mime? Why is he the Red Mime? Like, I'm so curious. Like, I really dig that character.
You're bi-curious? What?
Yes.
I think I'm going to keep him mysterious like Wolverine was for 30 plus years.
Like Wolverine should have stayed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel that? You think Wolverine, all those great Wolverine stories that came after? Wolverine Origins, all those Frank Miller ones. You don't like those?
The Frank Miller one that he did, that was all we needed.
Oh yeah. Like Weapon X and things like that. But I don't know the what was it called? Was it Born? What was that one called where he's like a kid in Canada?
Origins. Wolverine
Origins. Yeah.
I never liked that one.
I don't like his name being James. I like Logan and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to tell the story. It's inevitable. So the complaint is not worth complaining about.
My problem with Marvel in general is, they have these like weird philosophies where they keep trying to reset everything. And I feel like the way Marvel actually succeeded for the longest time was that all their stories progressively kept moving forward. Like it didn't matter if you're reading the X-Men or if you're reading Spider-Man, you were like growing up with the characters. And then after a while, they just kind of kept resetting it. And it would just keep leading to them every time they did it with a franchise, destroying a little bit of what made that franchise good because they needed it to be different, but all the same. Many of the meaningful relationships would keep getting destroyed. There's only so many times you can do that to a character before you lose the like heightened drama of caring about why they're saving people.
Yeah, I think the continuity eventually did Marvel in. I mean, that's considering all the other problems that they have. But yeah, as far as their universe, I found with like most hardcore Marvel fans, like they're really into like the universe more than like any other.
Yeah.
And yeah, they used to. I think I brought it up before that they used to have like it was basically progressing in real time, but like they'd only move it like 1 year for every 4 years. So you could have a 40-year time gap and it'd be like 10 years worth of character development. But eventually they couldn't do that anymore because the Marvel universe is what 65 years old, something like that.
Yep.
Well, Byrne had said, John Byrne, since he's in the news, they went through what he wanted to establish at everything in Marvel 7 years ago. So, like Ben Grimm and Reed Richards become Gulf War heroes instead of World War heroes. But right after 60 years, that's still hard to do.
Yeah. Even if you were like, because you'd be constantly pulling the rug out from underneath people. So you'd either have to rebuild it entirely, or you have to continue it on. So it's a difficult thing, especially when you're handling so many different characters, and
Yeah.
you know, like I know lots of people, and they're just Spider-Man fans, or they're just X-Men fans, you know. But then those are part of the larger Marvel universe, and you have to maintain all that in conjunction. So
Yeah. Also, the I mean, it's all been talked about to death, but all the big events,
yeah,
they really like when you read books now. There really isn't much continuity of like progression of story because it's all leading up to an event every 6 months. So you like read Spider-Man, you get into it, and then you're like, well, actually, you need to go collect like 24 other books, and this is really where you're gonna find the
that
payoff.
started in the 90s, right?
Well, it did, but like in the 90s, if you look at their crossovers, like X-Men Avengers and stuff like that, when that happened, it still was handled differently. It really felt like
it's
something.
handled much better. But
yeah,
people were complaining about that, buying all the books. They started in on that. And when Shooter left, it got worse.
Yeah.
I think the crossover idea was Louise Simonson's idea, although I'm sure Rob Liefeld takes credit for it. But he's mad at Marvel now because he didn't get writer's credit on books nobody thinks he wrote.
Yeah, but a lot of the stuff he says is pretty on point, though, in terms
except
of...
he's a douchebag.
That doesn't make him wrong. You can be a douchebag and be right.
I don't know. He doesn't give Louise Simonson and Fabian Nicieza enough credit.
Yeah, that may be true.
I think he's probably right, though, about the... See, this is the issue with the Marvel method, and they worked Marvel method then. So if you leave it up to the right artist to tell the story, and you're not giving them, the dialogue and the direction, the artist is kind of writing the story. It goes all that stuff. It's not just him. But when they go back and some guy is correcting the credits, and he gets mad at them. They're just seeing what the credits were back then. He didn't get writer's credit back then. Maybe he should have, right? Or at least Goldblatt. He didn't even get that, which is a shame. He's probably right. I just like to say mean things about him.
Yeah, well, I feel like like at least listening to him a lot, it seemed like he did a lot of writers a lot of favor. And like if you take everything he says is true, he kind of made a lot of writers' careers. With some of the books he was on that he, like, according to himself, didn't have the time to, fully write. So he'd give them the full, like, cliff notes and they'd kind of just fill in.
Right.
He did that with, like, Mark Waid and stuff, So I feel like back in the day, like, a lot of them were doing that. And then, when they left for Image because Marvel wouldn't give them what they were worth.
I had a friend back then, and he worked in Romita Raiders, and they definitely did not respect him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They definitely, I mean, the Raiders redrew New Mutants Animal, that famous New Mutants Animal Thor.
Yeah.
At the time, and he's not around now. And this is not a crack on him, he didn't care. That they felt that it wasn't even publishable, the art. And so they did, it was heavily redrawn. Nobody really talks about that.
Yeah.
But they definitely didn't. It was somebody like Bob Harris discovered it, and he discovered stuff. You know what I mean? And they liked that style, and they went nuts on it. That's what happened.
I also feel like a lot of those older artists had it a little easier in terms of how they got into some of these companies. Like, I feel like mind you, not like now where they're freeloading like whoever can do the cheapest, but like if you take like mid 2000s when Marvel was arguably at the peak of its high end artists, every person had to be so perfectly fleshed out and like ahead of the curve to even be chosen for a job with them. Where back in the day, like a lot of those guys could just do it, and then kind of created what we all follow now.
Right.
And it's like, when I was trying to get into comics, I was like coming out of high school and college and, tabling at Comic Cons. It was like a nightmare. They were like, well, how many comics have you put out? And I'm like, well, none. Like, here's my portfolio of sequentials. And they'd be like, yeah, well, we're only looking for people who like already, have a bunch of credits to their name. And you'd be like, well, that's kind of shit. You go to those panels with Marvel and DC, and it'd be like, how to break into comics. And it would be like, well, I got into Marvel because I was already getting books at DC or vice versa. And it'd be like, well, how the hell is someone who's not already hired supposed to get into it?
That's funny because I'm older, so that wasn't a requirement. You just had to be really good.
Yeah, I mean, talent trumps everything.
And after a while, you knew it was BS. It was like, all right, that's enough of this.
Yeah.
Because you would go to the con, and let's say in the 80s, like I would go to a con, like as a teenager, and then Jim Shooter would tell people, you have to be as good as our best artist. You can't just be good at who you think is the bad artist. So then you're like looking at, I'm supposed to be as good as John Byrne. Are you kidding me? Meanwhile, like Don Heck is doing the drawing. Not that he's awful, but just the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that was how they intimidated people into that. And then it became what you keep as the independence grew. After the black and white explosion, all these artists would get jobs with independent comics, including the Image guys, not like Eric Larson. They all worked for independent comics first. All of a sudden,
Megatad Comics,
independent comic thing.
Yeah.
Now you have to be, I don't know, gay or something.
Yeah, you have to know someone, or you have to be some minority that's willing to take less pay than everybody else.
It was always if you know someone.
I'm a little brown boy. Does that count?
No, what I mean when I say you have to know someone is if you're white. Like the only way you're getting a job if you're white in comics now is if you know somebody.
Well, back then you did getting into comics was like becoming an actor.
Yeah.
Like they're the stories that Todd McFarlane says he sent in countless and countless of things to Marvel and DC of samples. Now. And then other guys just got in because they knew somebody brought him up there. Or like Arthur Adams, that famous Wolverine shot, that got him work. That's what got him work.
One of my favorite stories of that is, Ryan Benjamin? You know that artist?
Yeah, I know who he is.
So he talks about how he got his start at Wildstorm. Like, he wasn't going to do comics, and then one of his friends pretty much got in and got bought. He went to Wildstorm, and while he was under Wildstorm, he was like, dude, you'd kill it at this. And he spent years sending in stuff, putting portfolios together, and he would keep getting like every now and then Jim Lee would like give him I'm looking for something else, give me more. And it was like years and years and years of giving Jim Lee more, and eventually he like had enough. So he found an old X-Men spread for when Jim Lee was working with Marvel, and he just fucking swiped it with his art and gave it to Jim Lee, and then Jim Lee hired him.
Oh, that's funny. And there's stories of like Andy Smith was friends with Bart Sears. Bart Sears brought him up to DC, and he got work.
Andy Smith's good people.
He really is. He really is. He got a lot.
Time to try this nib.
Everybody, it's different, and there's some that you're like, oh, you worked hard, and there's some you're like, oh, F you got it easy. I hate you.
Yep.
And then basically, I did the same. I just said I had enough of showing work, and I started working for other people, smaller publishers.
Yeah.
Publish my own comic and everything.
Oh, we got Phil in the chat, Corey Barton in the chat. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the chat. Sorry, guys.
Phil is a really good guy. I talked to him at Heroes Con.
Let's see. Derek asked what kind of weird music we were listening to. It's called, I don't know. Here, I'll put it in the chat for you. It's French, Spanish music, man. Just chill, super chill music.
It's music Omer can't get in trouble playing.
Yeah, it's copyright free stuff, is what it is, basically.
That's good.
Yeah. So I make all the monies. There's a link for the music. Sorry if it's obnoxious. It's just what I can play. Good to see you, Zaid Comics, aka Phil. Can we get some balls in the music you chose? Actually, I could switch to some rock. Let me change it. I do have some metal here that's AI available. I was just feeling kind of Frenchy, sexy babe vibes. So here's some metal for you.
Feel it, Omer.
Oh God, hands stop shaking.
Haldir says, check out the man with no strings #2, Zaid Comics website. Thank you for dropping the link there, Hal.
Get it. I got it.
Got it.
Oliver Isabedra is like fantastic. Like I don't know why. Like if he's been around since the '90s, is like he should have been huge.
I have to agree with you, Dale. It is really great work. The textures he uses.
Yeah,
he's digital, right?
I think he is
digital.
now,
Yeah.
Like he seems to be pumping the art out pretty fast too, because I mean, unless they had a long lead time, I mean,
I believe they had. I mean, Phil's in the chat, but I do believe they had a long lead time. Yes,
because there were issue 2, they had a 0 issue, so this is like technically the 3rd issue. So,
oh, that hurts my hands. Holy shit!
Just put an ice pack on it.
Now, if I do that, I'm done for the night. If I do that, I'm done for the night.
Give it a sana colita de rana. That's what grandma used to do. What did kiss the boo boo? I guess that's equivalent.
Sana what?
Sana colita de rana. It's Saint kiss the butt of the toad or the frog. The butt of the frog. Yeah, I don't know. That's the phrase. Sana colita de rana. Jerome says, hey, thanks for the shout out, Omer. I'm currently in the car over in Singapore. Thanks again. Also, Carrie. Absolutely. Anytime, Jerome. You want to come on the show too. If you ever want to come on, jump on, just let me know. Send me a message in the chat or via X or Facebook or Instagram, whatever. DM me somehow, but even just saying it in the chat works too.
And
I'll send you the link somehow.
Really?
You drop your fork? Would you drop your dinner?
No, my hand spasmed and I was quick enough to get it away from my paper, and then I knocked the thing that was holding my mic completely.
Oh, so you get spasms if you draw too much?
Yeah, if I do nothing, I get spasms, yeah.
Oh, man. And this is all from the accident with the meat slicer?
Yeah, my hand went through it.
The whole hand went through it.
No. Here, I'll show you. I don't know if you'll get good coverage on it. The doctor who reattached that shit did a good job, man. But give me a second.
When you're ready, you let us know and I'll enlarge you so we can see.
I don't know. Are you going to show us like aftermath photos? I don't know if I want
No, I should have taken photos of that. No, I didn't even think so. So, here, try to get it close. You can enlarge me if you want. You're not gonna. I doubt my camera's good enough for you to see too much. So, if you look, pretty much that whole part right there was lopped off.
Oh.
And then this part here was hanging on, and this part was like halfway cut through, and then this right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all because some dumb bitch sorry. She was a lovely
all right.
employee. Was talking about going to Coachella or some shit and backed right into me and then slipped and I went like,
Oh
"No!"
my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god!
So why don't you
Did
learn
you
how to
lose?
draw with like these fingers over here?
No, I'm
like,
just
train yourself
reteaching
to draw
myself.
this.
It's fine.
Like, just put this one out of commission. Don't use this one. Just draw like
I just
this.
can't do it as much as I used to, like I can't sit there for like 8 hours and just get the detail.
And just go, come here, baby. Come here and practice that.
I
here,
broke my
baby.
drawing hand twice. Well, the hamate bone once, and I shattered it. I have scars all over, but that's not as bad as you, Matt. Jeez.
Yeah.
The craziest thing was the
Just have medium
first
break your
slice
penis, Marcus.
when it went straight through. It severed the nerve,
Oh,
so I didn't feel any of it when the rest of it happened.
Oh, well, I guess that's a blessing
because it
and a
was right
curse.
there, like blood was pouring everywhere, and
Holy shit.
I literally just put my hand over my head. And my best friend Dave at the time, he worked at the same place as me because I was apprenticing under Chef Eric Levine. I'm like, dude, get a to-go ramekin, scoop my shit up.
Oh, Eric Levine. I heard
And
that.
so he put my finger pieces in that, and then we put it on ice, and he drove me down to like St. Clair's, and they like legitimately they like took some needles and stuff into it, and they called, I guess this like specialist just happened to be there for something way worse than that, and so he came from like that to reattaching my finger. And dude, they had I've had stitches before, but it went like into my bone when they were pulling those stitches out. I literally lost consciousness, and I've never had that happen.
Oh my!
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Did the person who backed into you at least get fired?
No, man. She didn't get fired. She was sleeping with people.
He runs the place. She runs the place now.
No. She's probably long gone. She everyone in that restaurant was like sleeping with people. Like
well, that's the restaurant business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
but
sister
Eric
was in the restaurant business, and her husband was a top chef, and they got out of it. They run a coffee place now.
Yeah, no. Eric Levine, he's a celebrity chef. Like he won like
I've heard of Eric Levine.
Yeah, I've
heard of when he was running that place, almost all the wait staff were like smoking hot girls, and his front of house manager, the lead expo, and Eric were all sleeping with them behind the scenes. Like they were sleeping with everybody. That girl only worked 3 days a week on the weekends. That was it. And she'd only come in for dinner shift, and she would walk out of there with like $5,000 to $10,000 in tips every weekend, working 3 days a week. Like it was insane. Yeah.
If
she made
you can waitress at all and you're good looking, and you get into the right restaurant, you can make a lot of money. There's a small window for it though. You'll hit the wall. But
the wall.
But, I know. I've known some women who like bought a house just waitressing. So
yeah, she was one of those like California hippie girls, and
a free spirit.
Yeah, free spirit, as in like her boyfriend worked there too, and she slept around on him all the time.
Nice.
She was
Let's
like,
get back to S in the D. Like that guy, if you don't S my D, I'm gonna send you back to your country.
Dude, Mike Marino.
She was doing it willingly.
Around with her, I'm pretty sure that's probably went both ways.
Yeah.
Hey, my sister
doing it all for the money. Carrie says, Omer, if you respond to Facebook message with me and Jerome, you two can chit chat and can leave group, so you guys can. Carrie, I've already spoken with Jerome many times on Facebook. I've already spoken with him, and he can message me. I've messaged him. We streamed before together, at least twice that I know of. I think he's been on the Hump Day show before, way back in the day, early days. So
I'm trying to remember.
I know
the name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's more than welcome to message me. I don't know. There's no. Yeah, I'm on the show right now, so I will get to that stuff afterwards. So.
No, do it now.
I'll check it here in a bit if I get a chance. Yeah, I got you, girl. I got you. But he's a grown man. You don't have to. He's a grown
Nobody's
man.
a grown man on the internet.
I
All
appreciate
Pulling
the children.
pulling the Puff Bagwell, sending
Tell me when you
your
want.
woman into.
I'll let you on. I'll send you a link right now if you want it, Jerome. I have no problem whatsoever. Anytime. I mean it. Hell, I'll make a special slot for you. I'll be up at 3 a.m. I'll wake up and do a special show just for you. I don't care. You tell me whenever it's good for you. I'll make it happen.
Does
Jerome
this
says,
Jerome
yeah,
have
man,
a book
please,
going
just
on
put
right
me
now?
down for the next stream, and I'll be there. By the way, the book launches on the celebratory July 4th, 2028. Awesome, dude. So you want to be on next Wednesday? Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Oh, that reminds me, Omer. Monkey DM'd me earlier, and I meant to. My dad called me, so I couldn't contact you. He thinks we should contact Don Chin, adolescent radioactive hamsters.
Oh yeah, he's doing an omnibus thing or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking to get on streams, and the characters are super fun to draw.
Fuck
And
yeah.
he's a really good guy. I know he had a good stream with Longbox. But he's kind of I think maybe we could reach out and we could have him on. I know he's got 20 days left. I just checked on
Absolutely, yeah, that would be awesome. I'd be down for sure.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah,
and
I'd love to draw those characters.
So we should for either this show or Saturday show. If you want.
Yeah, let me write it. Let me make a note. Let's see. I actually have a
good idea, Smokey. It's a good idea. I'll ask you. Well, I knew you'd say yes, by the way.
Yeah,
but that may be a book you even own.
Yeah, I have lots of copies of Radioactive Hamster throughout the years. Yeah, random issues.
I've heard him on other streams, and he's a super nice guy. Seems like a super nice guy.
Yeah, I've always.
So Jerome wants to come on next Wednesday, the 1st. Okay, so July 1st is Jerome. For the Hump. Let's see. Zapho's coming on July 15th, guys, on the Hump Day.
Really? So I can avoid that one, right? Oh, God.
Sure, if you want to.
I've already drawn his characters. I don't want to draw them again.
Well, you could draw. You don't have to draw.
Well, but I don't want to disappoint. Well, a Zapho. He's from the same place that I last lived in New York, as a matter of fact.
You could choose one of his other characters. He's got a bunch.
That's true.
What's his
I'm kind of over. I'm just kind of busting.
Addicts, go to his website, foresight1.com, I think. He's got a whole bunch of characters on there for references.
I drew 3 characters at once. I don't know what I was thinking that night. Jesus.
Domain name is for sale.
I drew 2 hot babes and a guy. I have it here somewhere.
It's 4. It's the number 4, I think. Sight. The number 1 spelled out. I think something like that. You know what? I will say this: Google search Zappo, Christian Zappo comics. It'll be faster on Google, and you'll find it.
I think that Don is a Christian and reads the Bible. Arter Roy says they're all sound nice until they don't. Well, I think Don Chin is known to be a decent person.
He's nicer than Art of Roy, let me tell you.
Does Art of Roy ever get on some shows and draw, man? I always see his pieces.
He does his own streams sometimes. I think they're just draw streams.
He's been on.
I see him post on X. They always look good.
He was on the studio once. But he was so much better than us, we banned him. I'm only half joking, by the way. Jesus Christ, he was good.
What happened to Duck Bacon? Where is Duck Bacon?
I don't know. You know, Aaron was saying he was at the con this weekend up there, the summer con, and Duck Bacon usually visits him, and Duck Bacon didn't show up and visit him.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this guy's book.
Okay, and
Very.
who do we want? Don Chen.
I mean, he's done other books too, but I think he's doing the omnibus for that book. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get some
yeah.
more coffee. I'll be back.
It's called Radioactive Hamsters, right? Your coffee sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I think it's on Kickstarter.
Yeah. I'll try to reach out to him sometime this in the next couple of days. Yeah, I saw it and I really want to back it, but I just haven't. Now, should I try to get Don Chin on for Saturday, or do you want to hang out with him on Wednesday night, Dale?
Whichever show gets you the most viewers is the show you should have him on.
Dale, just come on the Saturday show. You're welcome.
Yeah, you can come on anytime. You know that too, right?
I should, but then I would be betraying Dawn, and I don't know if I want to.
You said you would what?
I'd be betraying Dawn.
Oh, you still watch that show? Oh God, that's terrible.
No. I'm usually
You do
doing
stuff
other
on
stuff
Saturdays,
on
don't
Saturday. Yeah, I'm usually.
Carrie says, Omer, your guests give the best mental images when I should be sleeping. What's up, Tech Fairy? Good to see you, buddy. How's it going?
Yeah, take fair. Good people.
See, we got 2 hours in, folks. One more hour, just FYI. We do 3 hours
Yeah,
here.
I might have to dip out here a little early.
No problem. You guys know that's not a problem. If you guys got to go, Matt, if you got to go, no problem. You don't have to stay the whole time.
Nah, man, I'm pretty much staying up tonight anyway, so my hands haven't fully crapped on me yet, so
Ooh,
small blessings.
absolutely. I was really excited for Phantom Hand there for a while. God, that sounds terrible though.
Phantom
That didn't
Hand?
work out.
Is that his new character? Jeez, that's terrible.
Oh shit! Yeah, trademark copyright Del A Phantom Hand.
No, you're the one who was talking about Phantom Hand.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna write that down because it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I have a whole list of like character names that I just write them down as possible cool names to use someday. Like I have a list of bad guys and a list of good guys, and then like in betweeners, you know.
Yep.
And of course, everything sounds derivative. So,
well, like when I was working on, like writing the script and like build my world Bible and stuff for Undeniable. When it came to Battlefront, I think I spent like 5 hours online just going through names that aren't like under copyright or some shit by Marvel or DC or anybody.
yeah,
Every single American soldier war patriotic name there is used, every like rank and position. And then I was like, oh, no one has Battlefront? How the hell is that possible? And it was like, yeah, I was like, all right. I almost named him Iron Eagle off of like that old 90s, 80s freaking airplane movie franchise.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not, because they don't have a copyright or anything on that name outside of film. So I was like, I could do it, but I'd be really sad if I had to resort to that.
real quick, Tank came in earlier. He says, "Hey, everyone, just checking in. I'm busting in deadlines due in the morning." Yeah, I get you. No problem. Tank, good to see you. Good to hear you're doing all right. making that money, repairing that house. He says, Gary, you magnificent bastard. Hello. Hail the tank, magnificent bastard. Fell behind in the chat here. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. Arteroy says, my table saw accident. They had to screw stainless steel pins to hold the finger parts together. Holy
Good
shit, you have
heavens.
table saw accidents? Holy crap.
Man, is everybody breaking their hands except for me?
Good.
I mean, the worst thing I've ever. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I said if it
What
comes
was
before the fan test, we can change that.
You're gonna break my hands?
Holy shit!
It's an initiation.
I ever
You've seen Fight Club, right?
Yeah.
I put a drill bit through my thumbnail and into my skin here, but like it only went like a quarter of an inch in. And then I put a drill bit like through my skin here. It came out the other side. I can't remember on one of the sides here. But that's like the worst thing I've ever done, other than falling off a motorcycle and getting like 9 stitches in my knee.
Rookie.
But yeah.
Right, rookie.
Yeah.
You never died and came back a couple of times.
Yeah.
That was
You
my
never flat pussy.
Yeah, pussy. When the next COVID comes in, Omer, they'll just keep that in mind.
It's because I'm not as stupid, Marcus.
You were never hit in the head with a tree and lived to age 98.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Tell the girls
Yeah,
to
you're-
suck the D or you're going to send them back. Jesus.
You're no
What a
Mike
story.
Marino, all right?
What a story. What a story.
Oh, man.
It seemed like a good idea at the time, you know.
Dude, hey, I'm going to use that now. Anytime I see a foreigner, I'm going to be like, you better suck the D or I'm going to have you sent back.
You see,
got
you
Ice's
go like
number
this.
on
You see this
speed
phone number? That's ice.
Yup,
Suck
yup,
the D.
It's on speed dial. Yep. You better get to it. You know what to do.
I got ice on speed dial, honey.
Yep. You're coming with me. Let's see. That's terrible. That's freaking.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Ruthless,
You have to be a
terrible,
really special
miserable.
person to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's why, he has a ranch and like 12 horses and this massive estate because, he has no, moral compass. He's a jerk.
Is he married?
Yeah, he had like 6. He married multiple times.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, guys like that are always married.
Yeah, I used to think he was like mobbed up or something, but
Probably was.
like Marino sounds like a mobster name.
It does.
I'm not liking that shoulder.
It's quiet. It's too quiet.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Trying not to shake my hand. Sorry.
No, take your hand. It makes it's exciting.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. When I'm trying to do
phantom
detail line work, it's the
We're
opposite.
we're trying to make it a positive, Matt. You see, this is we'll make it a thing, and then you'll go viral.
Thank you,
Getting
Carrie.
out of-
I understand now. I
getting
just
out of
read through
comic
the
art.
messages. Thank you, Carrie.
Getting out of comic art, getting into modern art.
That's a pretty. Read Arthur Roy's. I ripped the palm off my drawing hand off. The palm off my drawing hand. You can see the
Oh.
bones. Had that
Oh.
on. Still feels weird to touch, but doesn't affect my drawings. That must be really weird when you whack off too. I mean, if you're right-handed. Sorry.
Art of Roy, are you sure you're not a Cenobite?
Oh, jeez.
The shit out of Hellraiser.
Yeah.
I happen to be left-handed when I do that, so there's that.
Oh, I do it backwards, like it's her hand. No, I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
Let's see. I ripped the
Pretty
palm
good, I
off
like
my
that.
drawing hand.
That is really wild. I mean, I'd still have nightmares about that. Jeez, Lou. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's frightening, Arteroy. Jeez.
That really is frightening.
That's bizarre as hell. Well, is that what it takes to get good?
Yeah, apparently so. You gotta.
Thank for it says 40th anniversary omnibus of radioactive hamsters. I'm sure that's what he's referring to.
I think it's on Kickstarter.
Yeah, I just posted the link in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll pull it up. Let's pull it up. Yeah, absolutely, Carrie. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's see. I've got Jerome tentatively down for July 1st, Wednesday.
Well, it's because I'm really left-handed, not right-handed, by the way. I only write with my right hand and draw with my right hand. Everything else I do left-handed. My first grade teacher made me write with my right hand.
Was she a nun?
No, she wasn't a nun, but she was old. I mean, I'm old, but she was still like one of the last people to do that type of thing.
Yeah, I remember.
My parents talked to them about it. They didn't force her to stop. Like, there would be a chance that I could draw with both hands because I was really ambidextrous.
I think you are when you're that young, you know, just learning. Yeah. I knew somebody when I was a kid who, they did that to them. Like, they would tie their hand behind their back.
I think she was in her 70s. She was, if I remember right, I mean, it was first grade, that she was really old. I remember her name, though. I'll never forget. And it's really what's really weird was, so I went back to follow up on that. So I went back to my high school reunion. Was it last year, a couple of years ago? And most of the high school reunion that went happened to be people I went to elementary school with, including a bunch of girls I knew since like kindergarten or first grade. And she goes, I remember when Mrs. Luther made you write with your right hand. They all remembered that it was this horrible thing, you know? Yeah,
Wow.
more effect on other people.
You must have been screaming and yelling, huh?
And then she was mean. She was so mean to you. It makes me remember it, I guess.
Arteroy says they all sound nice until they don't.
Well, that's true.
Smokey says Don will pimp his book and try to sell you a house. That's great. We need more homeowners. We need more. Derek says John Chin was on Bancroft's a few times. He's a very nice guy. Tank Parrot says Smokey fist bump. Smokey says hail Tank. Arteroy says I bet he can take it on the ... Hal Zelia, so his break is over. I have your Rumble open, Hal. I'll play it later in the stream before we go. Thanks for all you do, Hal, and glad you were listening. Appreciate you, buddy. Always. Tank says, "Take care, Hal." Tank says, "I'm working on stuff that I can't show until after publication." Well,
Lies.
you can work on it and hang out here and jibber jabber with us. You don't have to show it. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? But
No, I just said lies.
I'll take for it. Says Phantom Hand, aka the Stranger. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I was getting at. Tank says
Oh.
the Iron Eagle movies are underappreciated. I agree.
Yeah, I think I have 1 and 2 like over there on my VHS.
Yeah. Top Gun got all the glory. Yeah. Artroy says Klutz. I'm sure he's referring to the earlier drop stuff. But it was the Phantom Stranger who dropped it.
Phantom Hand.
Phantom
Yeah.
Hand.
Is that what the Phantom Stranger calls his hand when he's jerking it?
Oh, wow.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Phantom Hand honestly sounds like one of John Longbox's characters. What's the name of
Yeah,
his?
The
his-
Public Eye?
No. He has a name for his comic book universe, doesn't he?
Yeah, long box universe.
Is it just Longbox universe?
Yeah, I think so.
We got RJ Williams in the chat. How's it going, sir? Hope you're doing well. And there's Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters on Kickstarter. Awesome. Tank says, wait, someone on the panel is actually looking at the chat. Blasphemy.
Yeah, I try to look at the
Blasphemy.
chat.
I've been trying to keep more on the chat too, yeah, but I mean, it keeps me from drawing.
It's easy for me to see the chat because it's right here in front of me.
Need to do what they do on like the Prestige channel, where he just has one guy who's on there just solely to.
Yeah.
Except that the joke is, Matt, is that Gary really doesn't read the chat all that well.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And he kind of admits it too.
Matt, I'm so good at my job here that I can do it all, baby.
No ego.
Terry
No
says,
ego.
Marcus, I did not expect you to talk about wanking hands. I'm in shock.
Yeah, when I met him down in HeroCon, he wouldn't shut up about it. They almost kicked us out of the Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's not true, but it's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious. Also, Artroy says, call that an 8 grip. When you go backwards, yeah, the 8 grip.
Oh.
That's funny as fuck, Roy. Oh, shit.
That has a name you probably didn't even know, right?
I did it. I never heard that, but that's hilarious as fuck. And I can kind of see it, right? You're like, you go 8 grip, you're like, let's see, FFS. I didn't need to know that, Marcus. Oh, shit. Let's see. Oh, shit. Arteroy says I was 14 or 15 when you cut the back of your hand off or whatever. Shit.
Oh,
that makes so much more
that's
sense.
terrible.
Yeah, no bueno. No bueno. What's up, Michael Ferrero? Gnarly Manger says, hell, you friggin' humpers. You friggin' humps. Good to see you, Michael Ferrero. Awesome dude, Mike. If you don't know
we should have Mike on
Michael
one time,
Ferrero
too.
over there, go get yourself some Cool It, baby. Oh, yeah. Gnarly Manga. Yeah, Tank's leaving, so we're going to pause the show, everybody. Don't do anything. Don't move until Tank comes back. Oh, shit. Let's see. Arthur says, the first time I drew, I was 7. I could draw semi-realistic to realistic. Teacher gave me a brush and paper with a bottle of ink and had me draw Tiger from a picture. Nailed it. Sweet.
Wow. Art of Roy's a natural. Wait, how old is Art of Roy that the teacher gave him a brush with a bottle of ink?
He's like my age.
Well,
Did you have a bottle of ink when you were in school, Marcus?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think there was ink when we got older, yeah, but not when we were younger, no.
Yeah, in high school I had it, but
Artwork
Yeah,
says she then enrolled me in a life drawing classes, so I got to see nudes in the class at 7, 8. A lot of 70s bush. You were only 7 or 8 years old?
I think your teacher was
Wow,
trying to sleep with you, man.
Yeah.
God.
Nowadays
Like-
they call that grooming, Art of Roy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Roy was groomed.
Did she touch your third leg? She saw that it went down your pant leg and was like, wow, I want that one. I'm going to take him home.
Hey, here's the question: was it in America?
Oh, was it in America? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good question.
it might
Yeah,
be a different
where were
country.
you?
They don't really
France?
different whole rule.
Italy? Yeah, where were you? Good to see you, RJ Williams. Yeah, Call Son Orion live second chance campaign book is almost done. Sweet. Let me I'll pull that up too. I'll bring it up on the show a little later. Well, before we go, I'll definitely bring it up. You know, the way out if I got to.
Canada, yeah.
RJ Williams says Longbox has villains and vigilantes. It's D&D for superheroes. Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
somebody was going to say something. Go for it.
There's already some really good superhero role-playing games. Get like Sentinels of the Multiverse is fantastic. You get Mutants and Masterminds from back in the day.
Yeah, John.
Real quick, we got Carrie
A lot of
says
his characters come from that.
Carrie wants to know more. Matt, she says, I bet it's true. Tell us more, Matt. What else did Marcus get up to? Spill the tea.
Well, you know, my wife blacked out after that, and I had to leave because, you know, you have to ask Billy Tucci. All I saw was the after pictures. Everyone seemed pretty happy with how it worked out, you know.
Yeah, the Knicks won the championship first time in 53 years.
Yeah, man, I've been freaking watching Knicks games and heartbreak. I think I told you I was there at that game where, like, back when they had a chance and Jeff Van Gundy jumped on like Alonzo Mourning's leg in the 90s.
Oh yeah,
stop them.
No, that's one of the heartbreak. That was the game they were much better than the Heat, and they suspended Ewing for leaving the bench, and the Knicks lost the series.
Yep.
They really.
Yeah,
and now these
like the
guys
Knicks
leave the bench and crawl all the time. Nothing happens.
Yeah, the Knicks like had a string of having a great team and just failing miserably first round playoffs like 2 or 3 years in a row.
There was the finger roll, Ewing's finger roll that he meant that rolled out. It went in and out. Charles Smith at the basket getting beaten on by Chicago Bulls, no call.
Real quick for Marcus, Arthur Roy says grooming an artist. Yeah, she drove a sweet GTO, and he says no, it was in Canada. And then we've got a question here or comment for you, Marcus. Gnarly Manga says Marcus is right. I should be on the show soon, just in time for my new cover. Yeah, anytime. Yeah, whatever show you're talking about, or this one.
This
anytime.
one,
Come on,
show whichever show you want.
Yeah.
I didn't get to do your character, so
let's see which dude, Michael. I don't know what Carrie's asking there, but Arthur Royce says real quick, her face is vivid in my mind, pale skin, ginger, with a fro, who wore a typical tied-up shirt, tie-dyed, I think, shirt, and bell
so this is just some like teacher play sex fantasy.
Yeah, and round.
I think I saw that fantasy in a porno once.
That she had them on her lips. Wow, he remembers that pretty well. It sounds like someone was looking up at his face while he looked down at her.
My goodness, this is
We're finding out a lot about Otter Roy's youth, aren't we?
Oh,
Lord,
man, I
Otter Roy.
jacked that whole hand up. Oh my god.
I always thought you were going to say something else.
No,
jacked
that's
off that
Marcus. Marcus is the jacker, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Marcus is a jacker offer. Oh, that sounds like a good villain for my I cracked some story, the jacker offer.
I cracked some.
I was just sitting there at the bench and he jerked me off.
You gotta finish that comic before that dude goes out of business, man.
I know, right? I know. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm on page 6. I got 6 and 7 laid out. I got to work on the backgrounds though. It needs some backgrounds. But that book is basically writing itself. It's pretty funny.
Well, it's writing itself like Omega Mission.
Shit. Yeah, exactly like Omega Mission.
Yeah. He said that book is writing itself. He's taking over and he's loving it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you write it 3 fucking times, well, you probably should be loving it by then.
And you had other people write it for you and threw those out.
Yeah, fuck.
What's Omega Mission about? I've seen him post the artwork and the covers and stuff. I just don't know the plot other than people in space.
That's a good question.
It's about a superhero team who saves the world. You know, basic bitch stuff.
And the self-insert is Clipper Dodge. He's Clipper Dodge.
Yeah. So basically, there's Stormwatch or the Authority. That's his version of Stormwatch or the Authority, basically.
Or Omega Storm, whichever case you want to be. We tried to talk about it using Omega Mission as the name. He does have permission from John Malin to do the name, but John doesn't care, obviously. But we're like, no, don't do that. Don't make another name. Make another name. We want to have him called to his original name. And he didn't budge. So
it's funny.
I too want.
Well, he is a big John Malin fan, big simp.
Yeah, that's
John
fine.
Malin. Yeah,
John Malin's a good guy, man. He gives good advice for people's books. More people need to listen to him,
especially lettering advice.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I never really took that
John Malin's an asshole. What are you talking about? No,
man.
kidding.
I
know.
never took that lettering stuff advice with him too seriously until Godlike, and then like I'm just like the way he hits those panels and the way he letters in that book, like it's pretty much the whole style of the book comes from that.
He's so mean. Oh my god, what are you talking about? Oh god, he's so mean.
He was on stream. I told him I agreed with the lettering, all of it. I did hand lettering myself. And he's
I say that
absolutely correct.
jokingly. You know I'm kidding, right? When I say that, right? Like
I'm gonna tell him right now. I'm gonna tell him like last night when
text him. Oh, Glitch is such an asshole. You say you're mean.
When I was supposed to go on his stream, and I took him like an hour and a half, and I fell asleep.
Oh shit! Well, he just went live like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
Juanito Malone.
He's got
and also Billy's closing out his Rand book with on the other stream as well.
Oh, Billy Tucci?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Billy's closeout. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Billy called me yesterday.
Oh, did he now? Wow. Yeah. Wish I could.
Yeah,
say
I'm
that.
just that close to these guys, you know.
Yeah, baby.
Billy
You're close
texted
to,
me
I'm close
yesterday
to.
because I need him and Andy Smith to tell me the theme of their freaking panel so I can put it on the website.
I could remind them.
No, he got back to me. He's like, I have to figure it out. We have to talk more. Like, yeah, I know, but I have all these panels listed in like vague detail.
Put Marcus down for the Hump Day show. He's gonna go live from from the show from
Well, I don't
Should
know.
we
I want to go,
answer?
but I don't know if I can yet. We'll see.
Why? What's up?
Okay, go.
Oh, because my
What's up?
wife lost her job and it's a money issue.
Oh no, that's no good. I'm sorry to hear that, Marcus.
No
Well, it's
bueno,
okay.
no bueno.
What does your wife do for a living?
She was a sales manager for a furniture company, and she did very well with them. But she did so well that that they got the people ahead
Put
of her.
herself out of a job.
Yep. Yeah.
Have her go apply at a hotel to be a part of the sales team and be a sales manager for a hotel. They're always hiring. Like, go to Marriott properties. They're always hiring. They always need sales managers. You make good money
I'll
doing
tell
it.
her.
Where, Marcus? Where do you live? You live?
I live
north,
in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay, you're a native down there.
No, I'm from New York originally.
No, I mean like you live there now.
Oh yeah, now yeah.
You didn't travel to go. Yeah, have her try the Westin, like the one like where that Buffalo Wild Wings is.
All right,
And
I'll tell her.
and if you want to put me down as like a reference, I'll give her a gleaming recommendation, even though I don't know.
Oh,
her.
thanks.
There you
Here's
go.
the funny thing is that guess what company didn't make their numbers this month?
Yeah.
Shocker.
She's a better employee than I am.
Oh, did they call her back? You want to come back?
I don't
Blah,
know.
blah, blah.
They did not call her back. No, what happens is it's a place full of women, and you know how that goes.
Yeah.
They just don't like each other, you know.
Bad news.
Becomes corporate warfare where everyone just goes behind everyone's back and gets catty and tries to get people out. And
My penis is bigger than yours. No, my penis is bigger than yours.
yeah, except it doesn't happen like that. It happens like in person. They're like, "Oh my god, I love that for you," and then all of a sudden, there's like a chain of crazy ass emails being like,
Yeah.
"I don't know if the people know or not, but like, here's the protocol on this, that, and the other thing," and then next thing you know, like they all conspire and that person loses a job.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That shank's turning out great, Omer. You
thank
should
you.
post it on Twitter and take Kelsey in it.
Yeah, I want to. I tagged him on the inks, but I guess he didn't see it, or I don't know. But that was like a year ago, 2 years, year and a half ago.
Oh well, I think he might have.
I think he had stepped away from the internet, but I'll post the inks again, and then
He used to follow me, Kelsey. I used to have all these guys follow me, and then I lost my.
Yeah.
I lost my thing, and like most of them follow me back. Shane and Ethan have not followed me back, but most everybody that I like care to have follow me. There's a few guys I'm still like chat guys that I'm still discovering that I'm not following. I'll never get James Rosen from the news back from Newsmax.
Oh.
James Rosen was on with Billy one time on a Pop XP, and he's a huge comic fan, specifically a Neil Adams fan. And of course, I was in the chat, so right away I followed him. He followed me right back because we were saying Neil Adams did this. You know how I end up knowing everything. I don't really know everything. I look at stuff up all the time, but. He'll never follow me because he won't remember, like I didn't have a lot of interaction. It was just cool that he followed me.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, I've got to hop off here for the night. It was good to
buddy.
stay with you, Matt and Omer. Yeah, looking forward to seeing the finished piece. Oh, Marcus, can you show us what you're drawing before I leave?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was just darkening this up so I can light box it and actually send it to Mr. Longbox so he could see it.
Oh.
These are all probably nobody should see these, so don't tell anybody.
Oh,
Let me see
yeah,
if I
it's looking
can-
good.
Yeah,
I like
dark
the framing
it's
of the
kind of a
characters in the second
boring
panel.
last pages for me. I'm also backwards.
What's up, Apex?
So it reads the other way.
Good to see you.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
The idea is that he doesn't want to be touched. That's one of his things. I wonder why.
He's a virgin.
So
I get
it's
it.
like 3-page panels of him like trying to avoid touch. She's trying to shake his hand and stuff with him because she's like attracted to him. And then
He just likes
jumps
to watch
into the night.
obviously, with his eye.
It's kind of hard. I got
Arthur
really
Roy says he's got a photographic memory, but he's
I
been
don't have
punched in the
thank you,
head,
Bex.
in the face.
I don't have a photographic memory, but I do have a good memory. He might have a
Well,
photographic
I think
memory.
Arthur Roy is saying he has a photographic memory.
Oh, I believe
Marcus.
that.
But
Yeah,
he
I can
says
believe that.
he's been punched in the face enough so the memory's not as it should be. But it sounds like he kind of remembers everything.
All right. Well, I will talk
Very
to you guys
cool,
later. Have a good night.
All right, Dale, appreciate you, buddy. Did you want to share what you drew with us?
Oh no, I'm just practicing. I'm drawing an arrogant face. That's what I'm trying to do, and trying
I
to
like
get
that.
it
That's
down.
nice.
And
Yeah, it looks
it's
exactly
a
like
difficult emotion to convey, without text. But
Yeah, I agree.
I'm doing what I
That
can.
looks good.
All right. Well, I will see you guys. Bye.
All right, later, buddy.
Have a good night.
I really should be
He
probably
says,
showing it.
fan art. I did for you, Michael. Yes. What's up, Bullcat Studios? Steven, good to see you, Steven.
These are just really. I wouldn't even be if they wouldn't have to send these pencils over to. I wouldn't be doing this. These are just like the layouts to me. I would be a little looser, but I gotta send it. I'm inking it. I'm kind of finishing it one panel at a time. I'm finding it a little faster. So I want to get these. That's why they look kind of finished, but they're really not.
Real quick, Art of Roy says, catch the Graybeards today. Question. They could have sold those drawings if they had started a silent auction after the first drawing of Dr. Fate. Jim Lee runs silent auctions on his Twitch. Let's see. Females.
I think people would have. I think people would have bought them too, Roy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how. Well, he does it. He'll sell stuff. Jim Lee sells stuff on Twitch, but you have to be one of his paid members to be able to bid on it at all. And I don't know how.
Is it true that he just says, "I have diabetes. Buy stuff for me because you feel bad"?
Does he?
No, I made that up. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I feel bad for Jim Lee. He's stealing people's girlfriends and running DC Comics.
Yeah, wives.
I feel wild.
No, you're right. My bad. My bad.
Wives. Females are natural cancelers.
Yeah. It seems so.
Apex. Roy says, Figs doing 2-po dance. Be right back. I have no idea what that means.
He has to go to the bathroom.
Is that what it is? Oh.
I think so. I think that her boobs are so big you see them from the back, which is always attractive.
Apex says, great pencils, Marcus. I agree. They are pretty nice. Well, we're about 20 minutes out, folks, before we get out of here. Matt, I appreciate you sticking around the 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
great.
trying to clean up messes that I've made. I'm getting more and more frustrated. But I will get this
I am
out.
available to pencil comics for other people, you know.
Is that a sales pitch?
Comics too. Just because I'm doing this doesn't mean I'm not available.
I got 3 books in my
I'll just
pipeline
drink
once
more
I get this
coffee.
convention done, and I'll reach out to you. Is there any type of stuff you don't like doing?
Not really. I think people feel like I have an old school look, so there you can think of that. I can try these are specifically old school layouts, but it's supposed to be like Steve Ditko.
Yeah.
So I can do a little bit more if you want. And this is almost done too. This is the second to last page, and last page is splash panel and the cover. And I do a lot of the work in here and on the weekends. But if I had more work, I would do more work when I get home from work.
Oh, I got a question for you, Matt. Do you have your like these characters anywhere for your books? Because we usually do fan art for people who
I've
come on and
posted
stuff.
stuff
So
before. I can probably drop some in the room because I think I have a bunch of saved stuff on X.
yeah, that would be cool. And then we can have you back on and we can work on that stuff. Or, if you want to come on the Saturday show, maybe we could draw some bad guys because we're drawing bad guys because we draw enemies on the Saturday show.
Yeah, man, I got a bunch.
Because your heroes are only as good as your villains, right?
Absolutely.
So, that's what Mark Millar said, right? In Kick-Ass. Wait till they get a load of me, and then he rips off the Joker lines.
Yeah, in the movie. Yeah. Actually, no way. Yeah, he said that also in the book. I think at the end of the first one.
Yeah, he said it in the comic too. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was still cool. Like even if you rip it off, it's still cool. Like I want to rip it off because he ripped it off, and it's still gonna be cool.
Yeah. I always wanted them to do an accurate Wanted movie. Especially now that
more accurate.
Yeah, especially now that because they didn't originally because they said there's no way they could do it like Marvel or DC would sue them, but it's clear that you can do it because The Boys happened and The Boys shows you could do the crap out of it. So
yeah. Yeah, because The Boys is like basically DC.
Yep.
I read some of those comics. Those are awful.
Well, the comics were meant to be like
no, I know they are.
That's
why they're fun.
Honestly, I liked them when they were coming out somewhat, just because they were goofy as shit. But I don't know, man. The show like lost me when they didn't go as hard as the comic did, but like they would do grosser things. Like they.
What's up, Matthew?
Do you think that they could have done what the comic did? That's kind of hard.
Well, I mean, like they did Herogasm in the show, right? And Herogasm in the comic was an island that the superheroes would go to. It was like
I remember that,
debauchery resort, and it was like awesome the carnage that happens there. And then in the show, they're like, "Well, we're gonna have some dude on coke going up buttholes, and you're gonna watch like dudes' assholes get blown out like a shotgun, and like all the." And I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm like, all the reasons you wouldn't do it, they did. They just chose to, like, make it in some dude's house for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, it's all
Man, I have a really crazy story to tell about The Boys and that particular scene. But I can't share it on the stream. It's too crazy, but... It's terrible, a real terrible, fucking horrible thing.
It's all shock value. Like the heroes are not supposed to be.
There's somebody who watched it, and I was just like, "Wow, wow, yeah, crazy."
Fuck that whole arm up, man.
Welcome Matthew to the show. Matthew's a author, writer, creator. He's got an indie comic out there.
Yeah, and I've got a
in case you haven't met.
Young adult superhero novella I'm trying to get review copies out for. Can I send a link?
Yeah, sure, dude. Absolutely.
Private chat so it can go everywhere.
Okay.
And
yeah, I'll drop it into the regular chat.
So far,
or you feel free to drop it into the regular chat too if you want. Yeah, go for it.
I did it.
Oh, okay.
If we're streaming any but YouTube.
Right. Oh, do you want me to put it into the chat for everybody? Okay, just give me a second.
Oh, hi, Gary. Feel free to fill this out and get a free copy.
Ooh, what did I just do? I think that hand's getting white out. Oh my god.
Let us see.
Hank Ferret says, I just saw the new Superman. She must mean Supergirl movie. Nice concept, terrible execution. It has its good moments, but overall a turd. Solid D. Well, I wouldn't give that chick my D. She looks like an 8.
I like the new.
No, Superman just came out on Prime today or yesterday.
Oh,
so
that
he's
one.
talking about
Oh,
Superman.
yeah. Okay, I thought you meant Supergirl movie. I saw the Superman movie. The best thing about the Superman movie was, and this went far into why people are like, they had a lot of good chemistry between all the characters. Superman and Lois had good chemistry. She's a good actress. Mr. Terrific. They all. It was good. That was well done. You could have quibbles about everything else.
Well, like for me, like maybe it's because I just rewatched the, Bruce Timm Superman and Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
I'm watching that now.
But I felt that that's pretty much their take on Superman in that movie. Like if you watch that show, almost every episode, Superman gets the absolute crap kicked out.
I was just thinking that I'm watching it on Tubi now.
Yeah,
and the whole show is Hawk Girl, Green Lantern, Flash right now, Superman and Batman saving the day, even though he has no business saving the day.
Yep,
being smarter than everybody else. And Superman gets his ass kicked, and especially the first few episodes. Like he's the weakest Superman I've ever seen.
Well, so they pay it off really well eventually.
Even on his own TV show, he wasn't that weak.
No, yes, he was. Like, go if you haven't rewatched it, go rewatch it. Every episode is 90% him getting the shit beat out of him, and then pulling off one thing to win at the end. It was like the episode like Maxima, because that's like just one of my favorites. She kicks his ass. They go into the gladiator stuff. He kicks his ass again, and then they bring that big destroyer worm on him, and then he flies it all the way through the roof, and then the show's over. And that's like what
he's definitely weak. You're absolutely right.
And then they pay it off in Justice League Unlimited because it builds up to him finally cutting loose against Darkseid at the end. And he's literally like, finally is like, I live in a world of glass and cardboard. You know how hard it is for me just to live and not cut loose, to know that every time I touch something, I could break it, to have absolute control.
So he's been holding back the whole time. Yeah.
I take it I don't have to hold back with you. And he hits one punch, and the punch on Darkseid so powerful, it shatters every piece of glass in Metropolis. And he pulls a Goku. He blasts them through 5 buildings into the skies already above him, and he craters them. And Darkseid's pretty much got his ass beat at that point until he pulled some plot device out of his ass. But I felt the new Superman movie did that. The whole movie is Superman getting housed, getting through it, and then the end scene, that everyone knows where, they're like, take them out. And he's like, yeah, that'll work. And he takes them all out, lasers them all, ends it in 2 minutes flat. It was all built up to that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's cool. That's cool. They should have said something like that in the movie. It would have made it more understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always forget that, right? Superman's always holding back, always. And that was a poignant point in Batman versus Superman. Because he tells them that. Yeah, he says that shit to him. I'm always holding back, Bruce, or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, has anyone ever seen Superman versus the Elite?
Oh, the card. No, I have not seen that. What did I?
It's really good. It was made. on a comic that was a protest against the more gritty superheroes and vigilantes of the time, where Superman basically fights his own haters in superhero form. Basically, the gist is a superhero team is
Apex wants to know, Matt, what are you drawing? Go ahead, Matthew.
So the basic gist is a superhero team gets built, and they're willing to kill, and Superman doesn't like that very much, and both the team and Superman get in fights over how to do the job. And as boring as that sounds, they actually do it quite well. It's almost as good.
I don't know if you heard me, Matt, but Apex wants to know what you're drawing.
Oh, I'm drawing Azurain. Here, I'll hold up where I got to with her. You can look at my jacked hands and arm that I bled through because my hand spasmed. Let's see. Gotta
Who's that?
All right. So that's Azurain.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot, bro.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then there's my jacked up hand, and there's the jacked up arm. And yeah, she's the femme fatale X for Killer Whale in the book.
Did you go all 3 years?
Like she has. She looks.
No,
like
I went
she
to
has,
Full Sail. I
She
could only
looks
do
like
Joe
she has-
Kubert. Sorry, hold on, give me 1 sec. I could only do Joe Kubert for like some supplementals before I got homeless and had to pretty much get out of there. And I went to Full Sail so I could actually, put a roof over my head.
Right. I went to school visual arts.
Oh, my friend Jimmy graduated from there. He went on to work for Adult Swim and stuff and do cartoons. You'll see him. He'll be at For the Fans Fest if you come. He's goofy as hell. Sorry, what were you saying, other Matt?
Have you ever heard of Zero Suit Samus?
Yes.
Well, I think you basically stole her heels from the Smash Brothers games.
Nah, I don't know. I was just trying to go for it. Mind you, it doesn't look super great yet, but God damn this light. Let's see. Throw it behind it. There we go. So I was trying to go for like some squishy pad stuff because she's always in and out of water. And then I wanted the back heel to be a blade. Like I wanted it to actually retract and come in and out for like when she's swimming or not swimming to like slit people's throats and stuff with. And then I just, all of her gear kind of has these lines and stuff that go through it. So I just kind of transferred it down to the shoe plating to denotate that it's shoes.
But it really looks like part Samus.
No.
Real quick, Tank says, no, I'm talking about Supergirl. I'd give it these goons more than 2 bits. Well, I guess you watched Supergirl.
Here,
Wow.
here's another pic with her and Killer Whale in it. You can see if she looks different in that one.
Just so you know, he said not Supergirl.
Oh, not Supergirl.
It's like that.
No,
that's like Killer Whale right there.
I'm not talking
And
about.
then that's
So he's talking about Superman. Yeah.
kind of without her helmet and her hair actually flowing. Yeah, standing on a piece that I didn't color.
Looks cool, dude.
Yeah, I was kind of just going for like a 1950s space girl look with her, just like where they have those bubble helmets, but I didn't want her to just randomly have a bubble helmet. So the idea is she needs to be submerged in water for it to work, for her powers to work. And so her suit filters the water in and then pushes it up above her, and then it creates the helmet.
My apologies. Are you carrying a hammer? Or is that some sort of measuring device?
It's a.
Oh, okay. From a distance, it looks like a hammer or a hatchet.
Yeah, no.
He's going postal on us.
Oh man.
We got about 10 minutes, gents.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I feel like they tried to set up too much in the new Superman movies.
Tank says, "Oh shit, Matt can draw." I know that's what we've been
on
saying all
stream with
night.
him showing drawings before.
Yeah, Gnarly says, "Looks great, looks rad, Matt."
Oh wait, yeah, I never got to post this, or maybe I did. I don't remember, but for that Memorial Day Kings, my pick came out like shit. So for the first time, I redid it. So I have Baroness and Duke.
Oh, cool.
Ugh.
Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, it looks fun.
Her and like all these. God, my camera
Very
sucks.
cool,
All these
dude.
little soldiers and the tank and the American flag behind them, which I didn't color in. No,
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't give you enough time there. You want to say it again, or?
The only reason I brought it up is because I moved my picture and it was behind it. I was like, oh, I was wondering where that went.
What does it mean by there's a lot of Matts and Matthews and CZ?
Yeah, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of people with the name Matthew.
What's CZ?
Comicsgate.
Oh, I hate to say this, but I'm not really wanting to be part of any one group. I like to be for everyone, you know?
Well, you know, the thing with Comicsgate is you don't have to only be Comicsgate. It's really just the idea of when you draw and write comics that you prefer them to have quality and be about the story and characters and art first and not about whatever weird-ass politics you're trying to push.
Okay, that I agree with.
And then people have corrupted that, and there's people associated with it, and that have, you know, led to a bunch of online disputes and other crap. But that's the actual core of what it was.
Okay, I get you. Yeah, I can get with that. I really hate seeing people say that all art is political.
Well, you know, I always like to, this was like a thing when I was in college. Like, I went to college when all this crap that's destroying media and art now started to be put into education. And
Oh, God.
I always use
Yeah.
George Lucas as an example of how to do politics and stories well. So, George Lucas hated George W. Bush. Like, hated him. Okay?
Yeah.
And he based Palpatine off of him. He's talked about it in interviews and other stuff. His whole episode 1, 2, and 3 were all about pretty much what if George W. Bush was, you know, like took over the galaxy. Except you wouldn't know that because he didn't just go, you know, and say this is George W. Bush and this is exactly how it happened. He effectively built it into his universe. He made it about his universe. The problems that he made political were about politics in his universe, not politics that we see today, you know?
I heard a rumor it was actually Dick Cheney he based the Emperor on. And
No,
George
like
was more like Darth Vader.
So go watch the actually, I don't know if
You're talking about the prequels.
like the prequel, like DVDs, like the first prequel DVDs had it on the special features. I think on episode 3. He goes.
Because I heard a rumor that he thought George W. Bush was okay. It was his vice president who corrupted him, was what I heard.
I mean, that's like semantics, I think, but the point is, he took something politically that inspired him, and he didn't one for one it. He didn't, you know, he didn't have some random kid show up and go like, you know, climate change, climate rights, you know, and then like Anakin stopped fighting the droids to go, you're right, what about all the climates in our world, you know, and then, you know, be like trans right, you know. No, he built it upon the corruption of the syndicates and the stagnation of the Jedi and the corrupt politicians of his universe could lead to someone like that infiltrating and coming back.
Kind of like the X-Men when they first
Yeah, I mean-
started doing that.
Well, you know, the X-Men.
It was tolerable because they were still interesting characters.
Well, that's like the ongoing argument with the X-Men, right? Is, you know, they're allegories for whatever, and everyone likes to say that it's like, oh, they're allegories for, you know, blacks and homosexuals. And in reality, what makes the X-Men great is they're allegories for anyone who is an outsider ever. You know, if you ever got bullied, if you ever felt weird or felt like you didn't have friends or felt, you know, maybe you're trans, maybe you're gay, maybe you're black, who cares? The point that made them so successful was that any person who's ever, you know, had a stupid run-in with anything where they felt out of place, that was the power fantasy X-Men were sending, was like, you can find a home and you could be awesome and cool, you know, and it's like that's what made the X-Men fun, you know.
But that reminds me, when I was younger, when I first understood what the X-Men were going for, I took it to be an allegory for the disabled, how society treats the disabled. Because if you look how they're treated, they treat them like they have a genetic disorder and need to be quarantined from society. That's not.
Yeah, put them all in the gas chamber.
That's not a gender or race thing. That's genetic cleansing.
Yeah. I mean, again, like any good story, the idea is to be
But
able.
being disabled myself, that's how I saw it. Was about how society treats the disabled, and what if the disabled could fight
Well, that's
back.
the best writing, right? When you get people to buy into it and add their own subtext to it. Isn't that the best?
I actually wrote a story, or wrote part of a story, with that premise. It was like X-Men meets the Holocaust. I called it Children of Blair. And it was going to be an allegory for how society treats the disabled.
Shit.
Yeah.
But I figured it would go against my anti-politics policies in my writing.
Matthew, did you not watch the X-Men movies? Or read the comics? Because they already did that in the comics.
Yeah, I was actually, before you started saying that, I was going to be like, see, that's what makes the X-Men great, right? You connected with them because of your disabilities. Whereas I first started to read the X-Men because I'm Jewish and I've had relatives who were in the Holocaust. And then I heard about Magneto when I was a little kid. And I was like, oh, let's give that a shot. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's, again, that's good writing. That's good. That's something where it can transcend, you know, a small demographic, you know, and anyone can find something in it.
Can I tell you the basic pitch for this story?
Sure.
So basically, it would be about, like I said, the X-Men meets the Holocaust in the apocalypse, or at least after a disastrous apocalyptic event. Basically, a solar flare happened, destroyed most of society, and those who survived either were working for the people who were altered and got superpowers for a while, or got superpowers and were in charge. Eventually, one normal human, overthrew the government and made it exclusively human-controlled. And then he began preemptively arresting anyone who had powers, whether they were good or bad, and locking them up and doing unspeakable experiments on them, trying to cure them of what was wrong, what he deemed wrong with them.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much like the start
exactly
of the
what they
X-Men
did.
series.
Yeah, it's exactly what they did in the X-Men, bro.
Yeah, you want to know my X-Men pitches? It's well, it's not X-Men, but it started from that. Was I had an idea for a book? I call it Atlas. It's probably that name's been used, so I'll probably have to think of a different name. But the idea was once people start being born with superpowers, the state of the world, like maybe there was the idea of what happens in the X-Men where people are scared of them, but eventually they're just going to become too dangerous and powerful and no one's going to really be able to control that. And eventually through breeding and other shit, all the people with mutations pretty much breed into society, and eventually everyone has, for the most part, powers on one level or another. And then a war happens so devastating and so screwed that everyone pretty much agrees that now that everyone has superpowers, you can't really do war anymore because it'll be Armageddon every time. And so what they end up doing is the world comes together down the road as one giant city called Atlas, which is ever changing. And through crazy mega corporations and popularity, people like watching wrestling and UFC and shit sponsor and watch these mutants fight it out like gladiators for control of politics and the cities and their
That
zones.
sounds epic, actually.
And they and what they do is they don't have like their own names. Their names are all, they become the new mythology. So they all kind of take on different monikers from like mythology. So like in Pantheon, so you'd have like Zeus in the Grecian Pantheon, and like, you know, Thor in the Norse Pantheon, and all these different things. And you'd have people who aren't known yet looking to make a name for themselves, like the Pokemon League, you know, pretty much pushing their way up it and trying to fight through it to eventually challenge to become a god. And that would be like the plot that the story would follow.
That sounds cool, dude.
Yeah. It was one of them. It's definitely not on my like main pipeline, but my wife sure likes it when I run the role-playing games centered around it.
I think my
Dude,
story.
I created it like 8 years ago for a role-playing game.
I think
now you told me role playing. I'm like, nah.
When Inglorious Rex came out, I was like, God damn! Like, I'll never adapt that into a book now. Like, Shane pretty much took it to kaiju.
Did you see Jay Lee stole Shane's idea?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, someone stole his title for like an X-Men book or some shit.
No, Jay Lee was apparently asking Shane all about his book and how to crowdfund, and then came up with Monsters Racing, like race car monsters. Like it's the same idea, except instead of MMA, it's monsters.
That's
it's
stupid.
monsters.
Nah, shouldn't do that. Jay Lee is such a good artist, man. He should just come up with a good idea. like his art alone will sell whatever book he works on.
Yeah. I also was inspired by a movie called, what was it? The Darkest Minds.
I thought you would have been inspired by X-Men or X-Men X2.
I mean, X-Men, yes, but The Darkest Minds was also a good idea.
Except why
Good
Matt
inspiration.
Rumor, Matthew's a little on the spectrum. He is
I'm aware.
autistic.
My brother's on the spectrum. I'm just I can't help it. I'm
Just making
sarcastic,
sure.
but yeah.
But Matthew's
never-
pretty awesome. He gets the jokes most of the time here. We've had him laugh so wholeheartedly sometimes, and it's always a blast. He's a good guy.
Jackknife. What are you coloring that with? Watercolors, gouache? What is it? I can't see.
Watercolors, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I wish I could do watercolors, man. I can do acrylics like nobody's business. I cannot, for the life of me, do watercolors well when it comes to comic art.
Well, I don't know if I do it well, sir. I just do the best I can.
I mean, I can't get to the level you're at right here with them, and like with that arm with the shading on it. I can't do
takes a
that with
little
it. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm
with
a big fan
watercolors.
of David Mack. Was a big influence, kind of trying to bring a fine art element to it, and I really like that aspect. So,
Oh, sorry. You know my book Beacon?
Sure.
yeah, the
I do
Bacon
not
Trail.
personally. No,
What?
I said I do not personally. No.
Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys something that I've never really told anyone. The first cut of Beacon was called Stargirl. And for obvious reasons, if you know your comics, there's a reason I didn't stick with that name.
Right.
Yeah.
Because DC Comics owns the rights to it, Stargirl. But it was going to be, the original cut was going to be a Superman-like story where two aliens land on Earth, raised by humans. One's called Starman, one's called Stargirl. And long story
Both owned by
short,
DC.
one of them dies, and the other one was going to have to come out of retirement. the sidekick to save the world one more time, and I eventually scrapped all that and made what I made Beacon into. I don't know.
I just got to keep working at it.
Yeah.
Keep getting your books out. Never stop coming up with ideas, man. You know.
Yeah. Oh, worried about this next book though. I've only gotten one review so far, and I'm told you have to have so many reviews before you're live, or no one's gonna buy it.
What platform are you trying to crowdfund this on?
I'm not crowdfunding this book. It's I'm talking my young adult superhero novella.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And basically, it's called Beacon's Trial. It's it's a sequel to Beacon, the Hero of Heartland. And I'm just worried because no one's hardly grabbing my advanced reader copies this time. Yeah. I got a whole bunch the first time, not very many this time.
And what site are you putting this up on?
Amazon and Draft Digital.
Gotcha.
My comic is called The Night Slayers, and it's more or less supernatural. The TV show meets Grimm, the TV show.
Yeah. You want to hear a sad fact about Amazon and how to make money on it? Selling books? Right, smut.
I've heard that.
That's most of their book sales. I'm not even joking. When I was going through it and the depression and COVID, my wife was, she reads all kinds of crap, and every day she'd just bust out cackling and laughing, and I'd be like, what the fuck are you reading? And after a while she's like, I'm not even reading anything, I'm looking for books to read. And she's like, and she shows me like Amazon's like bestseller, their top list, and the number one book in the world was a book about some woman getting dicked down by Bigfoot. And the woman made 32 books and made something like $9 million off of it. And she
wasn't one of the big books what was it called, milking horses or something like that? Or
I don't know.
Dude, I don't even remember their names, but I was blown away by it. And I was like, let me do some, research into this. And sure enough, that's like what sells is smutty stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually can't believe how popular that stuff is openly. I mean, remember when they used to say it was disgusting, and now I see people come to Walmart, employees I work with, and openly have those books with them.
Yep. Yep. It's everywhere. But yeah, if you're writing like a sci-fi series, if it's not smut, it's not going to sell. Very rare. If you're writing fantasy, it's not smut, it's probably not going to sell. It takes like a finite number of stuff to be able to make
I hate
that
to
work
argue this, but I've sold 300 copies or more of my book. Oh,
I mean, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, this is the big thing. They actually made a convention for this book or this series of books.
A convention?
Glory Milking Farm. Yeah, there was a whole convention. And then there was this guy who was stalked by one of the women who wore a costume of the cow or whatever.
Oh god.
And he was a paid actor by the convention that put it on. And some chick followed him back. She put an iPod, like an iPod Apple AirTag on his costume without him knowing, and she tried to go back to his hell and bang him. And apparently it was like this big Canadian assault case, and he was in the paper in Canada. It was fucking crazy bullshit.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
Yeah. So it looks like ladies like milking the bulls.
No, it's just kind of true, man. Like even
so freaking weird.
What the hell is that webtoon that blew up? Lore Olympus. Even that was all about like rapey stuff and hooking up and will they, won't they, romantic levels of stuff. It's just what they like and it's what's popular. Unfortunately,
what I really find interesting
who's writing this stuff. Is it AI?
Yeah, well, the Bigfoot stuff's AI. It's a woman who writes it, and she just puts it into AI. She looks up what sells and does it, and then she just tells AI to write a story about it. It's like really.
You know what I
clever,
find really weird? There is a what was I gonna say? Something to do with the oh yeah. Everyone says the billionaires are evil, the billionaires are evil. You know what the number one type of romance I've been seeing on Amazon is? Billionaires falling in love with normal women.
So do you know about the
that's a princess story.
Yeah, do you know about the Big Five? So the Big
I
Five
apparently do not.
Are these topics when it comes to stories and books. So the chick who wrote Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey did this to get famous and get their books out. They pretty much looked up, there's 5 topics when it comes to stories that women will always seemingly buy, and that's vampires, pirates, serial killer, and billionaires. So all their stories are girl that you can self-insert yourself as, get strung into a vampire lover, a billionaire lover, a serial killer lover, or, and they pretty much go through it. And I'm missing one of them, but yeah, that's like all the books, and it's like known, and it's a known demographic and statistic. And the chick who wrote Twilight legitimately couldn't sell books, and then she went online, looked those up, and then just applied it to her writing, and then got herself a hit.
I actually thought one of her books was actually pretty interesting. It was called what was it? The Host.
Oh, The Host was a pretty good movie. Yeah.
The Host, like the one with the Korean horror?
No, this had the same name, but it was basically Twilight meets Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
Where one of the pod people falls in love with a human and starts regretting what they've done to the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It stars oh god, who's in that? It's got some good people in it. It's a good movie. The Host. Yeah.
I like the Korean horror one where it's like it's also about the environment and what people are doing to the planet, but it's a kaiju monster that gets loose, and it's a father and his kid, and his
I didn't really like that one that much. I thought it had too downer of an ending.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, he doesn't.
That's why you liked it, Matt.
No, I mean, it was a very well done movie. It had a low budget, and it was like up until recently, it still might be like one of the best monster movies, like in terms of kaiju, Godzilla type crap that was made.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Real quick, we got RJ Ryan's RJ Williams project. Call sign Orion here, Second Chance campaign. Check it out. Link is in the chat somewhere. But also, I just wanted to share it real quick while these guys are chit chatting in the background. Go ahead, Becky.
Has anyone ever seen Monsters? It's like I don't know, Blair Witch meets Godzilla.
Is that the one where they're like news filming? They go
Cloverfield.
they go to like the like a quarantine area, like out in the jungle.
Yeah.
And there's like monsters and stuff out there. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, a lot of people hated it, but I actually found it fascinating. Because they were monsters learning to be monsters because humans were treating them so terribly.
But yeah, a lot of people's problem with that movie was it didn't lean hard enough in any one direction. It was kind of like this relationship piece for most of the movie between the cameraman and the other person. And then they separate them, and like they just kind of drop the plot, and then they touch on the monster stuff, but there's not a lot of it until like the end part of it. So people were just it didn't go far enough either way.
I didn't actually mind any of it except the sequel.
I didn't even know they made a sequel.
Dark Continent, I believe it's called. And it's stupid, but it centers around a more vicious breed of that creature that lived in the ocean being discovered in Iraq.
Iraq, known for its oceans.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Real quick, just sharing what is it called? Radioactive Ninja Black Belt Hamsters Omnibus over on Kickstarter. Everybody go check it out, Don Chin. Hopefully we'll try to get him on one of the shows, and that'll be a lot of fun. Funded at $23,000. He's got 197 backers, 19 days to go. So just want to share that real quick. Again, let me share this. We've got Jerome Hines, How to Draw book. Check it out over on Amazon. It is in the pinned link. Thank you, Carrie, for the shout out and the super chat on that one. Again, we're going to get out of here in just a little bit. On the way out, let's play this video by, let me play this here. This is by Haldir, our master mod. We'll play his video and then we'll get out of here. Gentlemen, you don't have to stick around, but you're more than welcome to while I play this video in the background. And before we do that, though, Marcus, do you want to share anything that you worked on before we go here?
I'll share this again, I guess. I was just finishing these sketches.
Status.
It's not really I guess they're pencils. I don't know.
Oh, they look good.
Crappy paper.
Is that one page?
See it. Sorry, the light's just glowing in my eyes.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there you
How
go.
many
No,
panels
yeah,
is
yeah,
that on
perfect,
the page,
perfect.
Marcus?
Excuse me?
How many panels? How many panels is that on the page there, Marcus?
That's 5.
5 panels.
See if
So is that one
That's
top
supposed to
long
be
panel?
Rorschach?
Okay, there's two. There's 2 panels there. 2 at the top. A big long one on the left.
Yeah, I'm flipped over. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I don't know why that's been happening.
I should be the other way. There's 2 here, and then the final panel of the page. Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that Rorschach or someone else?
It's the Public Eye.
It's an indie comic.
It's a lot like Rorschach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, called
Yeah.
Public Eye. Yeah, but he's a Rorschach allegory and analog.
Yes, yes. And this is the 5th page of a 6-page story, and the last page is a splash page.
Mr. Rumor, you've shared your stuff all night. You want to share anything before we go here?
It's
Or,
it's as far as I got.
Oh, that looks nice. Very nice, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sexy as hell. Very
Yeah, you need that. You need the sex appeal in comics. It's part of the medium.
cool. Absolutely, absolutely. Here's what I got. Progress on Shank. Put a little yellow in.
Nice.
Put a little blue, gray. Build it up little by little. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go with a purple background because it seems like Kelsey likes. He outlines the character with purple a lot of times, and some of this has purple in it sometimes too.
Should
Like
probably
the
be
costume.
green. Should be
So-
like green hued for the complementary colors.
Yeah, because of the jacket.
Well, the
But,
red
yeah.
and it'll blend well. It'll offset the yellow that you have there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll make purple work.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the current frame of thought.
You can just tell me to shut up. I can't turn my brain off. Sorry.
It's all good, sir. Let's see. Matthew, did you put something else in the chat in the back?
Yeah, but my Night Slayer's Kickstarter link.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put that there for you. Here's Matthew's Kickstarter for the Night Slayers.
I'm trying to get 50 by August. 50 followers.
Nice. All right, folks. Enjoy the last little bit here by Haldir. It's 3 minutes long. He says the music is
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
So how long have you been drawing comic books?
Since I was about 7 years old, little kid.
What did your parents think about it?
This was After I got a job and they saw that you can make a living out of it, you'll hear no complaints anymore.
And you created X-Force? So what is this drawing of?
This is the Spike Man.
And what's this right here?
This is the camera on top of your head that will record the wrongdoings of others.
So Rob, have you had any formal art training?
No, just a lot of imagination, I think. Wait, so I say it and then look down? Or just open it and say it?
Fly button?
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Little meters!
Listen, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Guess what day? Hump day? Guess what day? Hump day? Guess what day it is? Guess what day? Hump day? Guess what day? Hump day?
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Look at that big ass.
Look at that booty on AOC.
Look at that booty.
Look how sexy she looks in that dress.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty.
Look at that booty.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Look at that booty.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty.
Look at that booty.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty.
Look at that booty. Booty. Look at that booty. Look at that booty. Booty. Look at that booty. AOC. 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 Look at that booty. Look at that booty on AOC.
This is what ass looks like. Looks like. This is what booty looks like. Looks like. This is what booty. This is what ass looks like. Looks like. Looks like. Looks like. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Big juicy booty. Big ass. Big juicy booty. Big ass. Booty. Ass. Booty. Ass. Booty. Ass. Booty. Ass. Big juicy booty. Big ass.
Booty. Booty. AOC. AOC. Look at that booty. Look at that booty on AOC.
If you continue behaving the way you're behaving, you're going to hell. You understand that? You understand that?
I don't know if there is hell.
You don't know if there's hell?
No.
You will when you get there. Get up and get out. Get out. Get out. Say Christ is Lord. Say Christ is Lord. Say it. You say Christ is Lord. Get out. Get out.
I was so lonely. I felt so stressed. I needed someone to talk to.
3 numbers made a difference. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Call, text, or chat 24/7. Someone was there to listen to me. And support me.
3 numbers helped me find the help I needed.
988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.